Test, test.
Test, test.
Yep.
You're listening to Thunder Country 98.3. The Pratt Greenbacks are on the court. Now, here's the voice of the Greenbacks, Cody Eastis.
Welcome to the Doug Ray Chevrolet pregame show live on Thunder Country. I'm Cody Eastis and the Dream Team back together alongside Logan McAllister on the call for you tonight at this afternoon. Boy, I'm going to say that all day long. Used to saying tonight when the Greenbacks are in action, but not today. An 11 o'clock tip-off for the Lady Greenbacks as they're set to take on Circle in this crossover challenge that the Ark Valley League is putting on. Now, both teams won't play each other. We've got the Lady Greenbacks taking on Circle at 11 o'clock, and then after that, a matchup you don't see very often. Two unbeatens at this point in the season, ranked at the top of their classifications, will be going head-to-head in the boys against Wichita Collegiate. Now, I know we can talk a lot about that ball game, but we've only got a few minutes here to talk Lady Greenback basketball. We'll have plenty of time to get the stage set for that matchup later today at 1 o'clock. Coach Troyan and her Lady Greenbacks coming off a tough loss last night against Haven. Lost that ball game 51-34. Avery Bronner for the Wildcats. Boy, she put on a show. 32 points in that ball game.
Very impressive showing from Bronner. She's a great player, very physical, very big, great footwork and soft touch. That's pretty hard to defend at a high school level. And she can kind of do it all.
And the Greenbacks did the best that they could. They had a lot of factors in that ball game they had to deal with. The shot clock and the clock malfunctions early on.
I don't know if I've ever seen that
kind of threw everybody off a little bit. And then Hope Hughes goes out mid-third quarter. Sowers was in foul trouble. Winkelpleck fouled out into the fourth quarter. So the Greenbacks really a lot of adversity that they were playing through yesterday.
Yeah, I was very proud of the girls yesterday, watching them play online on listening to you. The girls fought hard, very physical game. Thought they never shied away. They never let the game get too far out of reach. When you let a player get 32 points on you, that's pretty tough to recover from. But I thought the girls fought hard all night long last night, and one great thing to see tonight is Hope Hughes is back on the court tonight, recovering from kind of that little headshot to the eye.
Yeah,
maybe.
You wondered if that gets diagnosed on the concussion side of things. The C word, you never like to hear it in sports, and especially for the health and safety of the athlete, but by all accounts, it looks like she's got the green light, back out there shooting with her warm-up jersey off, so expected to be in this starting lineup as we're so used to seeing her, and they're going to need her tonight against this Circle team.
They are going to need her tonight. She is the leader of this team. She is the focal point, and last night was evident of it. She came out hot, got hot from behind the arc, which she had 3 threes, I believe.
Yeah, had 3 threes early in that ball game, and was the leading scorer, finished with 12 points on that evening for the Greenbacks.
Yeah, and you also got to tip your hat to Dally Winkelpleck and Addie Sowers for battling down low. Haven had some big girls down there to contest with.
They did. They were
did a
physical,
good job,
athletic, and when you've got senior Avery Bronner who can kind of do everything for you, a lot to contend and a lot to deal with. Coach Troyan and her girls doing their best to do it. As not a lot of Doug Ray Chevrolet pregame show for you today, as we had some difficulties getting set up, but I believe we are all ready to roll. We've got the action on Thunder Country 98.3. As always, also streaming live on Eastis Media Facebook and YouTube. So however you're choosing to tune in to today's broadcast, we appreciate it and expect a great day of basketball here as the Lady Greenback set to take on the Thunderbirds of Circle.
Yeah, and what a neat venue. We get to play at Newman University here in Wichita. Never been in this gymnasium, and it's a neat place.
It is. It's going to be a neat atmosphere for these girls. Now, side note, just for those listening, bear along with us. No rosters or programs at this.
We're going on the fly tonight.
So I think we've got everybody for the Thunderbirds, but we're going to do our best. We will take a break for the national anthem, and when we come back, get you all set for tip-off here on Thunder Country.
Looking for a dealership you can trust? Doug Ray Chevrolet in Pratt is your hometown destination for quality vehicles and exceptional service. From brand new Chevrolets to dependable, pre-owned options, you'll find the perfect fit for your lifestyle and budget. Their friendly, knowledgeable team makes buying easy, and their service department keeps you running strong long after the sale. When you want honesty, value, and a better way to buy, choose Doug Ray Chevrolet in Pratt. Experience the difference today.
When it comes to your health, trust Grace Clinic and Urgent Care in Pratt, conveniently located at 920 East 1st Street. Grace Clinic proudly serves Pratt and the surrounding area. Family nurse practitioner McKaylee Kirby provides primary care, urgent care, and sports physicals, and is accepting new patients and walk-ins. Open Monday through Friday, except Tuesdays, from 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to noon. Call 620-388-3086 today. That's Grace Clinic and Urgent Care, caring for your family close to home.
On the basketball court, a good offense is the best defense. You can count on me, Jamie Roach, your Farm Bureau agent, to be your family's point guard and defend you against whatever life throws your way. I am there to handle all your auto, home, life, and business insurance needs. Don't wait for the worst to happen when it comes to your insurance. Talk to me, Jamie Roach, today and see how I can help protect what matters most.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Clear, comfortable vision is one of life's greatest blessings. At Maydew Tebow Optometry, Doctors Troy Maydew, Seth Tebow, and Andrew Peaster are committed to helping you maintain healthy eyes and clear vision. Prevention and early intervention are the keys to your eyes, providing that clear and comfortable vision your entire life. Regular comprehensive eye examinations are essential in identifying conditions that can damage your sight. Call us at Maydew Tebow Optometry for an appointment today or visit us at maydewtebow.com.
Welcome back to the Doug Ray Chevrolet pregame show. Time to get you set with starting lineups for the Thunderbirds. Number 1, a 5'3" freshman, Bria Fitzwilliams. Number 14, a 5'8" senior, Haley Cobble. Number 22, a 5'8" senior, Lauren Swilley. And number 31, a 5'7" senior, Brooklyn Patty. And number 34, a 5'9" junior, Mackenzie Whitlake, led by head coach Brian Henry. And for your Pratt High Greenbacks in the starting lineup, number 11, a 5'8" freshman, Johanna Forsberg. Number 14, 5'10" freshman, Laken McAllister. Number 23, 5'8" senior, Addison Sowers. Number 24, a 5'9" senior, Hope Hughes. And lost Dally Winklepleck there. Where's she at? 12. Dally Winklepleck. Slip that one up. We told you to bear with us as we're getting all sorts of set up here. Number 12, a 6-foot junior, Dally Winklepleck. The Greenbacks led by head coach Emma Stroy and assisted by Catherine McAllister. Both teams out there on the court ready for tip-off, and I believe we are ready for tip-off now as well. It'll be Winklepleck set to tip off against Swilley for the Thunderbirds, and Winklepleck tips it into the hands of the Thunderbirds, so they will get the opening possession. Thunderbirds going right to left on your radio dial. Thunderbirds coming out with the white jerseys, blue trim. Greenbacks in the green uniforms with the gold trim, white numbers, and an early turnover will put the ball back in the hands of the Greenbacks. Run their first offensive set of the ball game. McAllister left wing. Forsberg cutting to the bucket. McAllister gets it back. Baseline drive. Double team comes. Trying to kick it back out to Forsberg on the wing. Forsberg going to take an elbow jumper. Left side. Banks it in for the opening bucket of
Good
the
start
ball
for
game.
the girls.
Good offensive possession. On top 2-0 here early. Thunderbirds back the other way. Put it in the hands of Swilley. Swilley comes back near side to Fitzwilliams. Cobble top of the key. Entry pass trying to use Patty's height advantage. She'll take a shot, right elbow, doesn't hit anything, and sails out of bounds. Greenbacks get a chance with another possession here.
Looks like Circle's going to come out in a little man-to-man full court press.
Now see
Now kind
the
of a zone
Greenbacks.
press.
Hope Hughes across half court, double team comes. She gets rid of it up ahead to McAllister. Feeds Sowers down low. Kicks it back out. Forsberg back to McAllister. Dump down, good look from Winkelplack, and she'll go to the free throw line after drawing the foul on the shot.
And that has been two very good offensive sets to start this game for the girls. A lot of ball movement, and they're looking to get downhill.
Yeah,
so that's been really nice in these first two sets.
Winkelplack does not hit the first, and we've seen it. That good ball movement, when we see it, always creates good shots. Second shot from Winkelplack. That one goes. The Greenbacks on top 3-0. 6:40 to play here in the opening quarter. And Fitzwilliams, ball tipped out of bounds by Hughes. It'll stay with the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds bringing a 4-4 record into this ball game. After picking up a win last night, all these teams, quick turnaround. Greenbacks against Haven and Circle, say Augusta?
Augusta, yes.
Augusta matched up, came away with the win there, and Winkelplack does a good job fronting that entry pass, comes away with another steal for the Greenbacks. Hughes trying to push it up ahead to McAllister. McAllister will dribble back out, reset the offense, top of the key. Comes to Forsberg, right side. Forsberg likes to get left. She does it there. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Sowers, a hand on it, trying to keep it alive. Hughes gonna fire from three. Front of the rim just does not go. Sowers on the putback will go to the free throw line.
Sowers doing what she does best, that backside rebound, using her body well and her strength to boot, and went up strong with the rebound and drew the fouls. Nice.
So Sowers will go to the free throw line. That foul against Whitlake.
That's her second.
Her second.
Whole wave of T-Birds coming in.
A big substitution for Coach Henry. You wondered about the depth of this roster, showing it there with that big substitution. And Sowers can't get that one to fall, so score remains 3-0 after Sowers going 0-2 at the free throw line. Oliver now bringing the ball up the court for the Thunderbirds. Greenbacks in man-to-man defense, picking them up. Wardick comes out and gets it. And a jump ball will go the Greenbacks' way.
Thing I've noticed at the start of this game on the defensive side for the Greenbacks, they seem really active and moving around, pressuring the ball, and has caused the T-Birds to have a couple turnovers early in this game.
And can the Greenbacks add to this 3-0 lead? 5:20 to play. Greenbacks on top by 3. McAllister, good change of direction. Gets to the rim but can't finish. Trying to clean up with the ball on the court and get her own rebound, and another jump ball. This one goes to the Thunderbirds. Greenbacks will back off. Don't see a lot of full court pressure out of the Greenbacks, and just without the numbers that a lot of teams have,
yeah, it makes it
tough to do to ask your players to get out there and play all 92 feet. And Hughes forces the double dribble, top of the key. Good defensive pressure from Hughes, and it forces the turnover.
Boy, it's good to see Hughes back out there on the court.
Yeah, this Greenback team, just a different team, whether she's in or out of this lineup. Right side, gonna try another three. That one good from the college mark. Hughes knocks it down, puts the Greenbacks on top 6-0. Thunderbirds looking for their first bucket still of this ball game at the 4:45 mark. Once again, defensive pressure doing a good job, and a deep three-point shot from James. Rebound, Thunderbirds putback draws the foul. Foul against Sowers. Excuse me, Winkelplack.
Yeah, they got Winkelplack with that.
First team foul on the Greenbacks, and it sends the Thunderbirds to the free throw line.
Here comes another wave of T-Birds.
Catch a number on that shooter.
Number 5.
Number 5, Leela Kello puts the Thunderbirds on the board. Second free throw, that one doesn't hit anything. It'll be Greenback ball, not touching the rim. Well, yeah, this Thunderbird team. They do use a lot of substitutions.
Yeah, it's usually what so far his philosophy's been either 4 or 5 in and out. I mean, he's done it twice now with 4 minutes off the clock so far.
Polar opposite of what we see from the Greenbacks. Hughes dribble drive in. Nice shot off the glass. Good job from Hughes to use the glass and bank that one in. She's got 5 and puts the Greenbacks on top 8-1 at the 4:20 mark here in the first. Trouble top of the key. Forsberg gets a hands on it, come away with the steal. Up ahead, she's got a path to the rim, and she'll go to the line. Good job by Forsberg to get out in front. Foul against Cobble, her first. 3rd team foul on the Thunderbirds.
The ball pressure on the defensive side for the Greenbacks has been exceptional to start this game in the first quarter. It's really causing havoc up front for the T-Birds and causing those turnovers, and that's going to lead to those transition points.
Forsberg short on that first free throw as the first substitution for Coach Stroy, and comes at the 4:11 mark. Emery Myers will check into the ball game for Lake and McAllister. Second free throw, that one's short as well. And Sowers fighting for the rebound, forces the jump ball. It'll stay with the Greenbacks.
Yeah, today the girls are really going to have to focus on using their legs. They've only been off for a few hours. You know, having a game last night at 6 o'clock and a tough fought game.
Yeah, by the time that bus rolled into town, nearly only a 12-hour turnaround. Yep. And a nice jump shot from Myers.
2-point basket by number 3, Emery Myers.
Checks into the ball game and makes an impact quickly. Puts the Greenbacks on top 10-1. 3:55 to play here in the first. Fitzwilliams trying to penetrate, has to get rid of it. Now cutting to the bucket is Patty. She kicks it out. Thought about the 3. Elbow look for the Thunderbirds. Tipped and falls into the hands of Winkelpleck. Hughes looking to push it up ahead. Can Forsberg haul it in? Had to jump out of bounds to save it, and goes back into the hands of Fitzwilliams for the Thunderbirds.
Just a little late on the pass.
Cobble thought about the 3. Now she'll dribble drive in. Good look down low, and that's going to send Whitlake to the free throw line.
That's on Winkelpleck. That might be her second.
Looks like they're going to get Hughes on that foul.
Foul number 24, Hope Hughes. Her first, team second.
That'll send the Mackenzie Whitlake to the free throw line. Not able to hit the first. Greenbacks have looked good to start this ball game, though. On top 10-1. Second free throw from Whitlake. Left side, Sowers pulls down the rebound. Looking for Forsberg, and not on the same page. Forsberg was heading up court. Sowers didn't see Hughes just to the left of her to get her the ball. Be Thunderbird ball, 3:09 to play here in the first quarter. Greenbacks on top 10-1. Thunderbirds looking for their first field goal. Into the hands of Sowers, another turnover by this Greenback defense. Hughes eyes up ahead, doesn't see anything, going to take it herself. And a foul on the perimeter against Fitzwilliams. Hughes drawing that contact.
Yep. She had that little hesitation dribble move where it got the defender off balance a little bit, and then she had to use her hands to try to stop her, and Hughes did a great job of drawing the foul.
Hughes will inbounds on the far side. That was the 4th team foul on the Thunderbirds. Next one will send the Greenbacks to the free throw line. Forsberg tried to go baseline, but it was sealed off, stepped on it. Turnover Greenbacks. Greenbacks stay with the man-to-man defense. Forsberg now picking up on the switch. Tried the entry pass down low to Smith, and Winkelpleck forces the tie-up on the blocked shot. It'll be a jump ball. Possession will stay with the Thunderbirds, but Greenbacks defending the interior well. Set to inbounds on the baseline. They go far corner. 3-point shot on the way, and Willow Oliver knocks it down.
3-point basket by number 4, Willow Oliver.
First bucket of the afternoon for the Thunderbirds. And Myers on the other end. A little bit out of control, walked. Gives it back to the Thunderbirds. Greenbacks need to build on this. They need to not let any type of momentum get in the hands of the Thunderbirds. Only a 6-point lead for the Greenbacks. It's been all Greenbacks to this point, but not comfortable enough to switch gears here with the intensity. Forsberg playing good defense, top of the key. Fitzwilliams dribbling all the way around. Myers picks her up. Entry pass again down low. Smith can't finish. Sowers there for the defensive board. 1:52 to play. Shot clock is operational for this ball game, so both teams playing with it, and that's the 5th foul on the Thunderbirds, so that'll send Hughes to the free throw line, and Fitzwilliams picks up her second.
Plus number 1, Maria Fitzwilliams. Her second. Team's 5th.
Hughes at the free throw line, good. Couple more substitutions for the Thunderbirds, and McAllister checks back in for Sowers for the Greenbacks.
Sowers with some very good minutes in this opening quarter. She's already pulled down 4 boards, doing a really good job underneath the basket.
Second free throw good from Hughes. Hughes 2 of 2 at the free throw line, puts the Greenbacks on top 12-4, 1:45 to play here in the first quarter. Myers defending the perimeter. James trying to dribble around and set up the offense for the Thunderbirds. Hands it back to Oliver. Swings it into the corner. Double team now by Hughes, and Forsberg has to get rid of it. Gets it back, trying to drive in. And Winkelplack, looked like she reached in and had all ball.
Yeah.
Official didn't see it the same way we saw it.
She might have picked up her second. Yep, they did get Winkelplack on that for her second.
Winkelplack does pick up her second foul. Thunderbirds inbound with 1:20 to play here in the first. Hughes, quick hands, puts the ball on the court. Forsberg comes away with it. Double team needs some help, and fouled again.
Yeah,
Forsberg heading to the free throw line.
Does a great job of being strong with the ball. Once she got a hold of it, there was 2 girls all over, and she did a fantastic job of being strong with it and keeping her composure.
Forsberg will go back to the free throw line. Got that one to go.
Sowers checking into the game for Winkelplack. The 1:13 left in the first. Greenbacks on top 13-4.
Second free throw, Forsberg, that one rattles out. McAllister nearly pulls down the rebound. It'll go to the Thunderbirds. Take a look at the clock, 1:05 to play, and miscommunication on the Thunderbird side. See if they call that out of bounds or a whistle on it.
It should be Greenback ball. Yep, near side official here.
Hughes will inbounds. Trouble on the court. Greenbacks and Thunderbirds both fighting for it. Jump ball goes to the Greenbacks.
Yeah, circle came out in a some sort of zone. I didn't quite catch what it was, a 2-3. Yep, what it kind of looks like now. Now changing defense, they started the game in man-to-man.
Myers in the backcourt, set up the offense for the Greenbacks. Under a minute to go. Greenbacks on top 13-4. And this crossover challenge here at Newman University. Great venue. Greenbacks trying to start this ball game off strong, come away with the win on the weekend. Tipped out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunderbirds.
That was another great offensive set by the Greenbacks there. Got the ball to the middle of the paint, kicked it out for a nice shot, just didn't fall this time.
And I like that the girls continue to shoot those shots. You can't pass up on those, even if you're not hot and hitting them. You've got to take the open looks when they come your way.
Shooters got to shoot.
Thunderbirds under 30 seconds. Trying to go down low, tipped off the hands of James, and it'll go to the Greenbacks, a chance to play for the final shot of the quarter. B. Hughes bringing the ball up the court. A double team awaits her. Swings it to Forsberg. 3-point shot, good!
Great start for Forsberg tonight.
Forsberg with 6 points on the afternoon. Can the Thunderbirds get a final shot off? Under 3, not aware of the clock, and the buzzer sounds. Greenbacks, after a great first quarter, will take a 16-4 lead to the second. Stick around, more Greenback basketball when we return.
This is Terry from Gatlin Meckler's Pharmacy. On display in our pharmacy is a nice assortment of over-the-counter items and a wide array of medical supplies, which includes knee scooters, walkers, canes, and bathroom items. We bill Medicare for respiratory supplies and immunizations. Our preferred pricing on prescriptions will get you through the door, and our customer service will get you to come back. Be sure to stop in today and see us on Country Club Road in Pratt.
Uh-oh, that's a sound no one wants to hear. Pratt Glass has been helping homes and business owners with everything glass for over 80 years. Whether your business suffered a break-in over the weekend or you're needing to replace old leaky windows, and they also offer automotive glass repairs, automotive details, screens, dragging door adjustments, residential window replacement, storefronts, and 24-hour commercial residency service. Pratt Glass, 210 South Jackson in Pratt, 620-672-6463, or see prattglass.com.
Welcome back. Second quarter action begins. Greenbacks on top 16-4 after a strong first quarter. Hope Hughes and Forsberg leading the way for the Greenbacks. Hughes with 7, Forsberg with 6. And the Thunderbirds held to only one field goal. The lone three-point shot from Willow Oliver. And they're on top 16-4. One other free throw put in by Kello, but it's been all Greenbacks. Quick start for the Thunderbirds. Sails over the rim. Kept alive with an offensive rebound. Shot on the way from Swilly doesn't go, and a tie-up on the floor. Go to the Greenbacks. These early morning ball games, Jim's a little bit quieter. You got the combination of a Saturday afternoon and an 11 o'clock tip-off, and you don't get normally the crowd that you would normally get. And it's also not being at anybody's home court.
That's right,
You know,
yeah.
You're not at Pratt or at Towanda where you have the neutral site crowd. You're only going to get those loyal few that travel and the family. Now, thankfully, Greenback Nation always travels well. Tipped out of bounds. Is going to stay with the Thunderbirds, but there have been a couple times this season where we've talked about routine and just the normalcy of what the game day routine is, and Saturday 11 o'clock tip-off is definitely out of the norm. McAllister with the steal, trying to take it all the way, pushed from behind. She'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with the Greenbacks defense to start this first quarter and the start of the second quarter here. They've been just really active trying to get into those passing lanes, putting a lot of pressure on the T-Birds.
Yeah, what I took away from that first quarter is this is definitely a winnable game for this Greenback team. This is a game that after seeing how that first quarter played out, you feel like you're the better team on the court.
We've also seen the ladies here have some leads before and kind of let them slip away. So
be a good test for them.
Exactly
now playing with the lead, how do they differ from what we've seen in the past? That first free throw from McAllister dropped. Second one, a long rebound chase down. Off-white, it'll go to the Greenbacks.
Yep, good hustle by Sowers to get out there and try to grab that board, and it just ended up going off a T-Bird.
Hughes to inbounds in front of the Thunderbird bench. Trying to go right to Sowers, overthrows her, puts it in the hands of Whitlake. And straddle in the half-court line. No whistle. Thunderbirds keep it alive. Near side now, backside cut by Cobble. Good look, but over the rim, into the hands of Hughes on the backside for a defensive rebound. Hughes pushing up ahead to McAllister in the corner. Back to Hughes, thought about the deep three. Now take the baseline jumper, to end the paint jumper. Shot doesn't go, but she'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, great take by Hughes, just aggressive, going to the middle of the lane, absorbing the contact, and getting back to the stripe.
And just that little bit of hesitation you saw from her at the three-point line with the threat that she is, that defense had to respect it, came out, and then the quick first step got Hughes into the paint. First free throw spins out. She'll have one more. Second free throw goes, and that foul was the third on Bria Fitzwilliams for the Thunderbirds.
Good job by Myers up top, pressuring the ball.
Swilly at the elbow, tied up, another jump ball. Greenbacks with really active hands on defense, forcing a lot of tie-ups.
Forsberg might have to come out of the game, may have a little blood on her fingernail, might have clipped her fingernail. Good thing her dad and her mom are in the field.
They know what to do. Entry pass down low, and the Thunderbirds take advantage of it. Swilly, an easy bucket. 18-6 your score. Greenbacks on top by 12 at the 6:20 mark here of the second quarter.
T-Bird back into man-to-man.
Greenbacks start at right side. Sowers sets the screen on the left. McAllister with the take on the right. Too far under the rim, but Sowers there to help her out, and another jump ball. And Sowers just comes away from that one with a smile on her face. Almost has to laugh it off.
That's just another Saturday for her.
Used to inbounds on the baseline, and Winkelplack comes out to get it. Myers top of the key. Hughes looking for that corner. Hot pass into Sowers off her hands, and the Thunderbirds come away with the steal. Up ahead, Cobble left side. Dribble it back center court, go right side to Oliver. Now into the corner. Cobble gets it back. She'll try a three, front of the rim short, and Hughes, a good box out, pulls down the rebound, trying to push it up ahead to Myers, and Hughes and Cobble both on the court in the backcourt. Both players trying to catch back up and help their respective teams. Myers going to try a deep three. Hughes saves it, and they're going to say stepped on the line. Good hustle play from Hope Hughes, just couldn't get it out of her hands before the foot came down. Score remains 18-6, Greenbacks favor. Good cut to the basket by Patty, but she can't finish, and Winkelplack clears it out with the defensive board. Myers chasing that loose ball down, hands fighting for it on the court, and they're going to say out of bounds on the Greenbacks. Sometimes on those plays like that, had Hughes not went with the hustle play, I think it would have been more of a decision for the officials. But when you see one player hustling after it, you assume that they think it's off of the Greenbacks and need to save it, so you kind of go with the call.
I'll still take the hustle play.
Every time. Ball on the court again on the other end. Thunderbirds come away with it. Reset the offense, top of the key. Swilly right side to Cobble. Now a baseline drive down low for Patty. Nothing there, kicks it out. Patty gets it back. She'll take the baseline jumper, and a nice rebound and put back by Brooke Smith. Went up over the top of a Greenback defender, and a timeout taken by Coach Troy. And 18-8, Greenbacks on top. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on Thunder Country.
It's a fact. A custom cow mineral does not have to cost more. Actually, it might be just what you need to improve your cow herd. The friendly and helpful professionals at Extra Factors and Pratt are available to sit down and discuss your operations needs and goals. From custom protein supplements and liquid protein to bulk commodities and possible mineral formulation. Find it all at Extra Factors. Call 620-672-5616 and speak with Levi Macbeth for all your nutritional needs. Extra Factors. We put the extra into cattle nutrition.
This is Jeff
and Jared
at Intergreen Services, proud supporter of the Pratt Greenbacks.
Around here we say one call fixes it all. From HVAC, plumbing, septic, electrical, and even water well service. We're your hometown team you can count on, just like the Greenbacks on game day.
We're proud to stand behind our athletes, our school, and our community.
So when something needs fixing at home, call Intergreen at 620-672-2338 or visit intergreenservices.com.
Intergreen Services, neighbors helping neighbors, always cheering for the Greenbacks.
Welcome back. Second quarter action here on Thunder Country on this Saturday afternoon. If you're traveling over, roads cleared off great. easy travel on the way over here from Pratt earlier this morning. So if you were tied up, haven't gotten over here yet, and trying to make it over for the 1 o'clock tip-off for the boys action, you got plenty of time to do it. And sun shining on your way here. Turnover coming out of the timeout. We'll put it back in the hands of the Thunderbirds. Greenbacks on top, 18-8.
Kind of feels like it stalled out a little bit.
Put up 16 in that first quarter, and now nearly halfway through this second quarter, and the Greenbacks with only a pair of free throws to this point. I like the timeout, though, from Coach Stroyan. Give her girls a rest a little bit, recoup, regather, get back out there with the hustle that we've seen through a quarter and a half. Thunderbirds at the top of the key, going back and forth, waiting for something to open up, and a shot on the wing by Wardick. Onside rebound, chase down, and jump ball seems to be the default call. This one goes to the Thunderbirds. .334 to play here in this second quarter, and a good cut to the rim, but Patty can't finish. Rebound kept alive, and a Thunderbird going to go to the free throw line. Looks like Brooke Smith will go to the free throw line as Emery Myers picks up her first foul. First free throw good. Second free throw good. Smith goes 2 of 2 at the free throw line to cut into this lead for the Greenbacks. Still on top, 18-8, but need to get that spark of that offense that we saw in the first quarter. Myers top of the key. Goes to Hughes right side. Couldn't hit the slash in Myers. Now Hughes gonna peel into the paint. Looking for Myers in the corner, deflected. Falls into Myers' hands, but tied up on the court and out of bounds. Will stay with the Greenbacks. I don't feel like the shot clock ever ran on that possession.
I don't think it has. It's still showing 35.
Still showing. It was at 33, and now they just reset it to 35.
Maybe there was a little change of possession for a second.
Hughes to inbounds in the far corner. Comes out to Forsberg. Forsberg looking for Winklepleck, but throws it into trouble, and Patty comes away with the Thunderbirds have numbers. Winklepleck tried to get back and defend, but couldn't do it. And Swilly lays it in for 2 more. Her second bucket of the night. 18-12 your score. Hughes up ahead, bounce pass to Winklepleck, tipped out of bounds, stays with the Greenbacks. Starting to see a little more energy from this Thunderbird team now.
Momentum has switched.
Greenbacks still looking for their first field goal of this quarter to try to answer this 8-0 run by the Thunderbirds. Myers back to Hughes after the inbounds. Myers gets it back. She'll try a 3. Banks it in off the glass. Emery Myers calling her shot off the glass.
Hey, we'll take it any way we can get it.
21-12, Greenbacks on top. 2:28 to play here in the second. Patty into the corner looking for that post play again, and Brooke Smith taking advantage of Winklepleck down low for the second time this quarter. And Smith has had a great second quarter. All 6 of her points have come in this second. Hughes on the left wing. Dribble in, kick out Myers. Looking for Sowers, nothing there. Forsberg, top of the key, drives in, and an elbow jumper draws the foul. Forsberg really likes that elbow range jumper. We've seen that all season. She's not afraid to take that shot, and that's not a shot a lot of high school kids are comfortable with.
No,
quick
she
2
does a great
dribbles,
job.
pull-up jumper from 12 to 16 feet out. Gets her first free throw to rattle in. They got that foul on Haley Cobble, her third. Second free throw, spins out. Thunderbirds with the rebound. 1:55 to play here in the second quarter. Greenbacks on top, 22-14. And again, Smith trying to keep the run going. Somehow doesn't go. Sowers ripping it away, and a walk on the tie-up. Well, you'd think either the jump ball or the foul would have been the call before.
There was a lot of hands in there pulling on arms.
So it goes back to the Thunderbirds on the baseline. Into Patty, kick out to Swilly. And Hughes jumps in front of the corner pass, and a foul from behind. Oliver, a frustration foul. She picks up her first.
Her first, team's fourth.
Team's fourth foul. Forsberg setting up the offense for the Greenbacks. Left side to Hughes. Defender overruns it. Hughes takes advantage of it and gets to the bucket for 2.
2-point basket.
Hughes, the first player to 10.
That's a great
on both
rip
sides.
through and taking it strong to the hole. It's great to see.
Top of the key, Smith. The give and go into the hands of Forsberg. Greenbacks have numbers if they can take advantage of it. Forsberg going to take it all the way, and she'll go to the free throw line. That's kind of the cardinal rule. If you've got numbers and you don't give it up, you better finish or get to the free throw line. And Forsberg that time gets to the free throw line. First free throw short. A little bit of struggles from Forsberg at the free throw line today.
Said it could be those, 2 days in a row, back-to-back games. She plays a lot of minutes, so, her legs are probably a little fatigued right now.
Second free throw. That one goes.
Good adjustment.
Forsberg goes 1 of 2 at the line. She's got 8 points on the afternoon for the Greenbacks. 60 seconds to play here in the first, and Sowers jumps in front of that entry pass. Once again, Forsberg, this time the give to Myers, left side, and she'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, it's nice seeing those girls get out and run. They're doing a great job of absorbing the contact and being strong with it and drawing the foul and getting to the free throw line.
Myers at the free throw line. Gets the roll, it falls in. So this offense for the Greenbacks took a little bit to get going in this second quarter, and now on a 5-0 run. On top 26-14. Second shot doesn't fall for Myers, tipped out of bounds. They're gonna say goes to the Thunderbirds. Top of the key for the Thunderbirds. Swilly goes right side. James gets it back, looking for Oliver on the baseline. Winkelplack able to keep it alive and save it. Forsberg up ahead. Pulls up from the elbow, finds Myers on the baseline. Myers dribble drive in, but shot blocked. Forsberg's got to be careful and gets the foul down low. Only her first, so not a lot of harm done there. Now the Thunderbirds, shot clock turned off, can play for the final shot. 22 seconds to play in this opening half. Top of the key, James comes near side to Oliver. McAllister out to defend. Has to get rid of it. Shot up from Patty. 3-point bucket goes. Big bucket for Brooklyn Patty, her first of the night. The Greenbacks out of bounds. Thunderbirds will have 1.7 on the clock to try to get 3/4 the length of the court. They heave it in, goes off the hand of Oliver and out of bounds. A little bit of time. And now the Greenbacks just going to take this to halftime. No time to do anything. Hughes tries a heave from half court, but it won't go. 26-17, your halftime score. Greenbacks on top by 9. Stick around. We've got the Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show and Coach Batten coming up when we return.
Are you interested in building a new home or remodeling your current one? If so, give J.A. Knight & Sons a call today. This is Chase Scully with J.A. Knight & Sons, and we are the area's premier general contractor and have been serving the Pratt and surrounding area for over 50 years with superior quality and attention to detail. We specialize in high-end residential and commercial construction and have now expanded our services to include pre-engineered metal buildings. J.A. Knight & Sons is a proud supporter of Greenback Athletics and would like to help turn your next dream into reality.
Exceptional dentistry, right in your neighborhood. At Pratt Family Dental, Dr. Carson Hopkins and Dr. Stephen Coons are here to keep your smile healthy and bright. From routine cleanings to advanced care, our team has the expertise and technology to handle all your dental needs with comfort and confidence. Because at Pratt Family Dental, it's not just about teeth, it's about family, trust, and smiles that last a lifetime. Call today to schedule your appointment with Dr. Hopkins or Dr. Coons. Pratt Family Dental, where exceptional care meets friendly faces.
Are you a sports fan looking for a great place to grab a bite to eat? Look no further than Legends Cafe, located in Pratt, Kansas, on Highway 54. Legends is open 6 days a week and serves up mouth-watering burgers, fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, and much more. And don't forget about their daily specials. Legends is proud to support Greenback sports and all the local teams. So whether you're celebrating a big win or just need to refuel after the game, Legends has you covered. Come on down to Legends, and we'll take care of the rest.
At Timish Electric, we light up your world with reliable and efficient electrical services. Our team of skilled and certified electricians is dedicated to providing top-notch service for all your electrical needs. From residential, commercial, or industrial needs, we ensure your electrical systems are safe, reliable, and up to code. Contact us today at 620-672-9334 to schedule a consultation. Timish Electric, proudly serving Pratt and the surrounding areas electrical needs for over 25 years.
Welcome back to the Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show here on Thunder Country. Now joined by head coach Chris Batten. Coach, can you hear me on your side?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Coming over here on the Saturday challenge, this crossover challenge, something new for the Greenbacks. And boy, a challenge it's going to be today, as not very often do you see two unbeaten teams in your Pratt High boys taking on Wichita Collegiate. When you come to a neutral site like this, how much time do you spend walking the court, just getting familiar with the court in a gym you haven't played in before? Is there much to it?
Honestly, I try not to make a big deal about that stuff. It's kind of like when you go to the state tournament, the background's always different, shooting, and, sometimes people put that in their head, and, it's going to be so different, blah, blah, blah. And goals, well, the rims are 10 feet,
so this
right?
Is what we're
Hoosiers,
learning. This
baby.
is what we know about
Hoosiers.
you, Coach. You're not much of a pregame speech guy. You don't have goals, and you don't care about the court. So I don't know what flusters you as a head coach from everything we've learned from you in all these interviews.
Throw the ball up and let's play, baby. That's what matters, right? That's
like
what matters.
I like it.
But honestly, sometimes I think we make a big deal out of some things, and then that bothers some kids, and you just never know what's going to, maybe plant the wrong seed. And so, I've just always kind of avoided it. And right, wrong, or indifferent, I don't know, but that's how we approach it.
Well, 9-0, I'd say it's a pretty good approach. Now, this team in collegiate that we're going to see today, we've said all year long that your boys are deep, they're athletic, they like to get out and run, take advantage of transition, and those are all adjectives that you could describe this collegiate team with as well. What type of matchup do you expect to see between these two teams?
Well, these guys are unbelievable, and they're hands down one of the best teams in the state. There's no doubt in my mind, and that probably goes all the way through 6A. They're going to press us full court for 94 feet, and they're going to deny it. They're going to be all over us, and then offensively the pressure's on. They made 18 threes last night against Andell, and probably more than half of those came in transition. And I think the key is they want to play their pace, they want to do their thing, and we've got to do our thing. We've got to weather storms. We've got to handle the basketball once we get past half court. Then we got to take care of the rock and go get a shot every possession. And I think if we do that, we give ourselves a chance. If we get flustered and start turning it over, bad things can happen in a hurry with this group.
One of the few times, dare if I say it, that the Greenbacks come in as the underdog, a position that your Greenbacks maybe don't find themselves in often. How does that play in the mindset of the locker room?
I love it.
I was going to say, I love to be in that situation for the type of season that you're trying to put together.
Yeah.
This is a big game.
This is why we put this game on the schedule right here. 100%. We need this game. They're a great team. I guarantee at the end of the year they're going to be in the state tournament in 3A and make a lot of noise, and we want to figure out where we are. And so, you know, I think this is a great opportunity for us to see what we're made of and just see where we're at as a basketball team. But, you know, I know one thing, this group's going to come compete tonight, and that's what I'm excited about.
Oh, we know it, and we're excited too, Coach. Good luck this afternoon. We'll talk with you post-game.
All right, thank you, guys.
All right, that's head coach Chris Batten. When we return, it'll be time to get you all set for second half, break down the first half and more here on the Uptown Cafe Club DS Halftime Show.
Mead Lumber in Pratt is looking better than ever. Stop by and see our brand new renovations with the same friendly faces you know and trust. Whether you're tackling a big project or just need supplies for the weekend, Mead Lumber has you covered with quality products and expert service. We're proud to be a part of this community and even more proud to support the hardworking athletes of Pratt High School. Mead Lumber, building relationships, building Pratt.
To keep your equipment running, count on BTI for bulk oil delivered directly to your farm. Now BTI delivers 3 times the product, and it's quicker than ever. Our trucks travel up to 150 miles from any of our 6 stores, delivering premium oil, hydraulic fluid, and DEF, up to 1,500 gallons in just 30 minutes. It's another way to save you time and money. Call any of our 6 BTI locations or visit btioil.com. BTI, our family in partnership with your family.
Welcome back to the Uptown Cafe Club DS Halftime Show. Always appreciate the time from Coach Batten as he's got a matchup on his hands coming a little bit later this afternoon, scheduled for a 1 o'clock tip-off. And boy, after just talking to him, I'm excited for that ball game too. It's going to be a test for the Greenbacks, one that they have not seen.
Oh yeah, it's just going to be a great game. There's going to be so many athletes out there on that court at 1 o'clock. It's going to be unbelievable.
Yep,
really.
It's going to be a good one. Back to the ladies action though. The Lady Greenbacks on top 26-17 after that first half. A good first half for the Lady Greenbacks, led by Hope Hughes. She's got 10, and then Johanna Forsberg, a good offensive half for her as well. She's got 8. What did you see from the Greenbacks in that first half?
You know, that especially the first quarter alone was probably some of the best basketball I've seen the girls play this year. They were really aggressive, knocking shots down, but they were really aggressive on the defensive side, causing a lot of turnovers and whatnot. So it was a great first half for the girls. The deal with them is to keep it transition into the second half and finish the game out.
That's where we've seen sometimes the Greenbacks have caused themselves trouble. They've had leads throughout games before. Can they hang on to this one today? That's what we're going to find out in that second half. And you mentioned getting out in transition and then taking advantage of those in that first half. They did a really good job forcing transition opportunities, not only just getting the opportunity, but finish them as well, either at the rim or getting to the free throw line and then turning those into points there.
Yeah, you know, it's just, I love it when they get out and run, and I love it that they can go into contact and draw that foul. And whether you have a chance at an and one or you get to go to the charity stripe, because I believe the T-Bergs already have a couple players with 3 fouls.
They've got one of their start, Bria Fitzwilliams. She's playing with 3 fouls. Haley Cobble also playing with 3 fouls, both in the starting lineup for Coach Henry. So we've seen them have a deep roster, though, a lot of substitutions. They've got 12 players listed on this tournament roster. I think all 12 got minutes in that first half for Coach Henry. So they play a deep lineup. So foul trouble, not sure if it'll impact them as much, but anytime you see starters with 3 fouls going into the second half, it's definitely something worth noting.
Yeah, I'd really love to see them just keep attacking, keep doing what they're doing. It's working. They're playing hard. They're playing well. One thing to maybe work on is maybe just the offensive or defensive rebounds, you know, trying to fight a little bit. Sauer's doing a great job, and Winkelpleck are doing a great job underneath there.
And the good news, neither of those girls in foul trouble entering this second half. Yeah. Winkelpleck with 2 fouls, Sauers with 1. So them being able to play, they like the way they like to be able to play in this second half, which is that physical game down low goes to their advantage, playing safe that first half. Should be a good second half here. The Greenbacks on top 26-17.
Yeah, I think if they can have a strong first 4 minutes of this third quarter, we said multiple times.
I know, that's always one of those key areas of a ball game that you talk, and you hear Coach Batten talk about it too. So that's how important it is, that first 4 minutes of a second half coming out and setting the tone for the remainder of the ball game is big. It'll be Greenback ball. They're switching, going right to left now this second half. Forsberg will set up the offense left side to McAllister. McAllister working off the screen, tried to give it back to Winklepleck, but Fitzwilliams did a good job jumping in front of it, couldn't handle it. Tipped out of bounds. Hughes in the corner to inbounds. Gets it in safely. Winklepleck. Now Forsberg going to set up the offense. Back to Hughes. Thought about the three. She'll put it on the court. Kick out. Forsberg going to fire the three. Nearly banks it in, but a long rebound into the hands of Fitzwilliams. On the far side, entry pass down low and put on top of the backboard, and there's the whistle.
Yeah, I was beginning to wonder if they were going to call that. It bounced a couple, 3 times on top.
Big greenback ball. Thunderbirds coming out showing full court pressure to start this second half. Hands it into Hughes, the best ball handler for the Greenbacks, and a whistle. Lauren Swilley will pick up her first.
Lauren Swilley, her second.
Correction, her second. Thunderbirds stay with the full court pressure. Not a lot to it, just full court man backing off. Now allowing Hughes to cross half court.
Looking for something to get going here.
McAllister comes, gets it on the left side. Forsberg flashing back and forth from elbow to elbow, but the Greenbacks not able to get it into her. Trying to go up high to Sowers, dangerous pass. Sowers can't handle it. Winklepleck tracks it down. Ball still on the court being fought for. Forsberg rips it away and keeps it alive. Shot clock at 0, and Forsberg gets the shot off. They're going to say offensive foul.
Yeah.
Wow. Looked like Forsberg went straight up with that shot as the shot clock expired. And they get her with the offensive foul.
Picked up her second.
Thunderbirds back the other way. Left side, Fitzwilliams. She'll go to the free throw line, and that was on Forsberg.
Yep, just picked up her third.
Boy, so the mention of foul trouble that the Greenbacks had avoided in the first half. They come out to start this second half, and Forsberg with a quick 2. She picks up her third and sends Bria Fitzwilliams to the free throw line. Can't connect on the first, and Emery Meyer is going to check into the ball game for Johanna Forsberg. Fitzwilliams' second free throw shot on the way, gets that to go. Her first point of the night, first point of the second half, and the full court pressure causes trouble for the Greenbacks. Thunderbirds come away with it. Fitzwilliams takes it left side, now kicks it back to Patty. Gets it back in the corner. Skip pass far side to Cobble. Cobble trying that entry pass. McAllister trying to jump from behind to defend. Tied up, jump ball.
Stays with the T-Birds.
T-Birds to inbounds on the baseline. Fitzwilliams left alone for the 3. Doesn't go. Winklepleck pulls down the defensive board. She'll keep it herself, take it up the right side of the court. Swings it to Sowers. Sowers kick out to McAllister, double teamed in the corner. Tries to sneak by the baseline, and a good dump down to Hughes, who finishes underneath. Good dribble drive from McAllister, and then able to get rid of it as Hughes freed herself up on the backside. Into the corner, Fitzwilliams trying to penetrate, splits the defense, and a nice dump down of her own. Brooklyn Patty for 2. 8-point game, Greenbacks on top 28-20, 5:20 to play here in the third. Sowers dumped down, Myers can't finish. Shot was deflected, but Winklepleck keeps it alive. McAllister going to try a 3. Back iron, no good. Myers fighting for the board, not there. Thunderbirds with some friendly fire takes out one of their own as Fitzwilliams hits the deck. They come away with it. Entry pass down low and a whistle.
Offensive push off, yep.
Mackenzie Whitlock trying to clear out with her elbow.
Picked up her fourth.
Offensive fouls number 34, Mackenzie Whitley.
At least that's what the board's
Yeah,
showing
I had her at 3, but
Team second.
I'm going to go with the board. So the fourth on another starter. Whitlock into foul trouble here early in the third quarter. Full court pressure from the Thunderbirds again. Get it into McAllister. Pressure backs off as Hughes takes it up the court. Finds Sowers, center court. Behind, poked away. Sowers gets it back. Hughes, McAllister, step back three. Nearly drops, and a whistle.
A double foul. And a technical.
A lot going on down low there. As they'll sort this out mid-court, not sure what the call was. I assume the technical was on something said after that double foul was called. All three officials will get together middle court.
Yeah, kind of interesting. I didn't see, I think it was away from the rebound, or maybe somebody.
A white 14. And the technical on white 14 as well, so that'll foul Haley Cobble out of the ball game, I believe. Technical foul counts as a personal foul as well. So picks up her fourth on the personal foul, and then the technical foul would be her fifth. And Hughes to go to the free throw line for the Greenbacks. Knocks the first down.
Still don't really exactly know what happened, or if something was said, or after the play.
Had to have been something said.
Yeah.
With the way it came, there wasn't anything physically on the court that looked like would have warranted a technical foul.
As Hughes knocked both of them down, so made them count. It should be Greenback ball. One thing to also note that does make Circle have their fourth team foul with 4:33 left in the third, so the next foul will send the Greenbacks.
Yeah, a lot of time left for the Greenbacks to take advantage of that bonus opportunity. I didn't see when they called the double foul, who the foul was on on the Greenback side.
I'm kind of confused myself.
Myers fighting against the pressure of Fitzwilliams, top of the key, and Fitzwilliams gets a hands in, and there comes away with the steal. Right side, Fitzwilliams gets it back. Kick out to James. Reverse course to Patty. Patty working against Winklepleck. Nothing there. Has to reset the offense up top. Into the corner. Open look for James. Rattles out, but no one there underneath other than Thunderbirds, and they get a second chance opportunity and take advantage of it. Brooke Smith for two. 3:52 to play here in the third. 8-point lead for the Greenbacks, 30-22. McAllister works off the screen from Sowers, picks it up, needs some help, and gets it to Hughes. Skips it over. Myers, she'll try a three, too short. James pulls down the rebound for the Thunderbirds. Up ahead, Thunderbirds. Into the corner, left side to Fitzwilliams. Baseline sealed off. Tipped out of bounds. Saved by the Thunderbirds. They keep it alive. They'll reset up top with James. James working right side now. Baseline shot. Sails over the rim. And Hughes on the foul. Boy, only 8 seconds left on that shot clock, and the Greenbacks commit the foul to send them to the line.
Well, that's what happens when we can't grab a defensive board and they get multiple chances at it. You get out of position.
Well, the hardest thing to rebound is an air ball.
Yeah,
you know, because you're just not expecting it. You're expecting the bounce to come off that rim. Hughes picks up her third foul. And at the free throw line, Brooke Smith knocks the first down. Second free throw, that one spins out, but the Thunderbirds in there for the rebound. Tipped out of bounds by Forsberg, it'll stay with the Thunderbirds. Winklepleck jumps in front of the pass. She'll keep it herself, take it up the court. Into the corner, McAllister. Baseline, nice feed to Sowers. Sowers can't finish, and the Thunderbirds come away with the rebound. Well, those are the ones you want to see the Greenbacks finish. Down low, a good look, and Sowers just can't finish it. Winklepleck again comes away with the steal on the other side. Winklepleck having a great game defensively for the Greenbacks. On the court, needs some help, out to Forsberg. Forsberg working left side, McAllister in the corner. Pump fake, baseline drive, picks it up, needs some help. Tried to get a shot off and draw the foul. No whistle. Thunderbirds now up ahead, but Myers jumps in front of it for the steal. Myers poked from behind, ball out of bounds. It'll stay with the Greenbacks. Hughes going to check back into the ball game. She'll give Sowers a breather.
I like that. Hughes picked up her third, but she got a quick, minute and a half breather. That's good for her, get her legs back underneath her.
And you just need her on the court if you're Coach Stroy and directing this Greenback offense. She'll reset it up top. Starts it right side to Forsberg. Winkleplex sets the screen. Forsberg working off of it left side. Defense switches, ties up Forsberg. Looking for Hughes on the baseline. Take, and doesn't get it to go, but she'll go back to the free throw line. Whistle against Oliver.
House number 4, Willow Oliver. Her second. Team's fifth.
Free throw knocked, Hughes knocks the first down. Hughes with 15 on the night now for the Greenbacks. 6 of those coming at the free throw line. She's done a good job getting to the line tonight. Second shot good. Hughes 2 of 2 at the free throw line, puts the Greenbacks back on top by 9, 32-23 your score. 1:40 to play here in the third quarter. Thunderbirds working it right side, get tied up in the corner. Kick out, Patty gonna try a deep 2, doesn't go, backside rebound, hauled in by McAllister. Trying to keep it alive and dives for it on the line. Gonna be a turnover on the Greenbacks.
Just got to be stronger with the ball when you get it to get that pressure.
See if the Thunderbirds can take advantage of the extra possession. Nice dump down, and Hughes may have just picked up her fourth.
I think she just picked up her fourth.
She did. So Hughes, after picking up her third, checked out, got a little breather, got back into the ball game. And Hughes 1 foul away from being out of this ball game. 15 foul on the Greenbacks, both teams in the bonus. Free throw shot does not. Second free throw for Patty goes. So with Hughes off the court for this Greenback team, ball handling going to be taken over by some of these younger players. McAllister throws that one into trouble, and another turnover goes the Thunderbirds' way. Fitzwilliams kick out into the corner, baseline drive from Wardick, and steps on the line. Greenbacks need to close this third quarter out on a positive note.
Let's slow down a little bit.
Forsberg into Myers. Myers will have to beat this full court pressure now off the dribble. Takes it up the right side. Needs some help. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Greenbacks. That just shows that absence of Hughes on the floor. Nobody else near as comfortable bringing the ball up the court.
Well, right now you have 3 freshmen on the court, and they're all your guards trying to bring it up on this pressure here.
Myers looking for Forsberg on the inbounds. Forsberg can't handle it. Forsberg's got to be careful. Thunderbirds set up the offense on the other end. Fitzwilliams, baseline drive, kick out to the elbow. Now to Oliver, she'll try a 3, front of the rim, doesn't go. Forsberg ripping it away, and a whistle against the Thunderbirds will send Forsberg to the free throw line.
House number 31, Patty, her first.
Patty picks up her first foul. I wasn't aware anybody was still playing with 0 fouls at this point. There have been so many between both teams. Somebody still had a clean slate. Forsberg at the free throw line. Gets the roll. High bounce off the back rim, but it drops in. Second free throw. Got the roll on that one. Two big free throws from Forsberg. Puts the Greenbacks back on top by 10. 34-24, and the Thunderbirds playing without the shot clock in the final 22 seconds of this third quarter. Swilly the handoff to Oliver. Gets it right back. A push off. No whistle, and the whistle comes as Fitzwilliams gets into the paint.
Foul number 11, Joanna Forsberg.
She just
Forsberg picks up her fourth. So the two leading scorers for the Greenbacks in Hughes and Forsberg now both with 4 fouls. As Fitzwilliams at the free throw line knocks the first one in. And Taylor Foster will make her first appearance in the ball game. Checks in for Forsberg. Fitzwilliams can't get the second to fall. Winkelpleck chases down the long rebound. Trying to get it to Myers. Myers, and a whistle on the floor. They're going to say a travel by Myers, trying to step through that double team. And now the Thunderbirds with 4.1 seconds on the clock. Chance to play for the final shot of the third. Oliver to inbounds, goes down low. Sowers tried to get a hand in front of that pass, came from behind, and picks up her second.
Also number 23, Addison Sowers. Her first.
Only her first. First free throw doesn't go.
It's a pretty important rebound if she misses this second attempt at the free throw line here with
You've
3
got
seconds left.
Sowers and Winkelpleck down there on the low blocks for the Greenbacks. Second free throw, that one does fall. Foster up ahead, tries a half-court heave. It does not get there. Greenbacks on top 34-26 as we head to the fourth quarter. They've got an 8-point lead. Can they hang on to it? Stick around, more Greenback basketball when we return.
For your fine dining experience, be sure to stop at Club D'Est in downtown Pratt. Western Kansas's premier steakhouse for over 50 years. They'll serve you the best with their friendly, attentive staff and home-cooked meal you desire. Also offering a full range of entertainment with live music and karaoke weekend nights. So come for food and stay for fun at Club D'Est in downtown Pratt. Open 7 nights a week.
This is Chris with Car Auction Real Estate. We've been proudly moving assets since 1965, with locations in Pratt and Larned servicing the surrounding counties.
Jamie here with Car Auction and Real Estate. While our marketing strategies clearly stand out, we stand strong on our principles of integrity, transparency, and reputation in our industry.
Whether it be buying, selling, auction, or appraisal needs, look us up online at carauction.com.
Good luck and go Greenbacks.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action here on Thunder Country, and the Lady Greenbacks trying to hang on to an 8-point lead. They took a 9-point lead into the halftime mark. That third quarter, though, felt a little more back and forth, and it felt like, although the Greenbacks still lead it by 8, it just feels like this Thunderbird team has a little bit of momentum, and Greenbacks playing in foul trouble. They've really got to play a clean fourth quarter to hang on to this ball game. McAllister right side, attacking. Nothing there, kicks it back out. Myers an open deep 2, right side of the rim. Winkelpleck pulls down a rebound on the backside, but ripped away at the last minute by the Thunderbirds. Goes back to the Thunderbirds. Fitzwilliams picked up by Myers, trying to get into the paint. She's got to get rid of it. Good defense from Emery Myers. 3-point shot on the way, doesn't go.
Great box out by Sowers there to pull down that board. That's what we like to see, the one and dones.
I mean, Myers now bringing the ball up the court. Hughes still on the bench with those 4 fouls. Myers loses it top of the key. Got off balance, just
settle
down, patience.
Got a lot of standing around. Going to have to go help her, go to her,
And that's something your guards have to know. With
Yes.
Hughes off the court, and you've got different players bringing the ball up the court, they're going to need more help than what Hughes usually needs. So those guards have to be aware of that and come up and provide that help. Deep three on the right side. That one doesn't fall. Would have been a big one for Oliver, but they keep it alive. She'll try again. Another one. That one goes. Her second of the afternoon. And a full timeout taken from Coach Troy, and 6:39 to play. Thunderbirds have cut into the lead. They only trail by 5. We'll be back. More Greenback basketball here on Thunder Country.
Escape into your ultimate outdoor getaway with the help of Uni Landscapes, your local full-service landscape design and construction company specializing in landscapes, hardscapes, patios, sprinkler systems, water features, and snow removal services. They create your dream space by incorporating design elements unique to you and your family. Uni Landscapes serves Pratt and the surrounding area and is open Monday through Friday. Call 620-672-3301 to transform your outdoor space today.
Need proof that Pratt has something for you? Living in Pratt is second to none with a fitness center, added new wings on an already impressive regional medical center, even an art museum. Pratt has dynamic downtown shopping, lots of hunting and fishing, and over 200 acres for outdoor lovers. Pratt is a great place to work and raise a family with beautiful older homes and new developments. Progressive, proud, and visionary. Proof that Pratt has something for you.
Welcome back, fourth quarter action. Coach Stroyan needing a full timeout there to reel in her Lady Greenbacks after coming off of a three-point bucket from Willow Oliver. The Greenbacks lead this ball game 34-29. But the Thunderbirds with a little bit of momentum here to start this fourth quarter. Myers will bring the ball up the court. Looked like the double team was coming. It backs off. Myers still just working against the pressure from Fitzwilliams. Gets it to Forsberg. Winkelpleck comes out to help. Pull up free throw line, jump shot, banks it in and spins in off the glass. Big bucket.
That is a big bucket.
Dally Winkelpleck. You had to answer this Thunderbird kind of push that they're putting together.
Greenbacks have switched to a man-to-man.
And Hughes back in the game, jumps in front of that, and a jump ball tie-up. Hughes continuing to be aggressive, playing with 4 fouls, and I think she has to be.
Yep.
Thunderbirds on the baseline set to inbounds. Oliver handling the inbound duties. Smith trying to get position on that low block against Sowers. Sowers also playing, Sowers playing foul free. And the bank shot from the left elbow by Patty answers the bucket from Winkelpleck on the other end. Back to a 5-point ball game. Greenbacks on top, 5:45 to play. Forsberg right side, that pass took her way out. Can't do much with it, has to come back to Winkelpleck to reset. Hughes comes to get it. Boy, and what would a big 3-point bucket from Hope Hughes do at this point in the ball game. Skips it far side to Forsberg. Myers gonna reset, top of the key. Shot clock under 5. Forsberg just has to fire. Sowers backside, didn't hit the rim. She wasn't aware of it. And the Greenbacks take the shot clock all the way down to 0 without getting a good shot off, and it goes back to the Thunderbirds. Fitzwilliams across the midcourt logo will start the offense on the right side. Smith coming out to the corner, doesn't like the look. Gives it back to Fitzwilliams, now Oliver. Fitzwilliams keeping it on the court. Pratt crowd wanted a double dribble there, no whistle. Under 10 on the shot clock now for the Thunderbirds. They go left side. Tough shot, doesn't go, but the offensive rebound resets the shot clock. No, it does not. No shot clock reset. And boy, that's a big call because that shot hit the rim.
I thought
looked
it
like
did too.
From Smith.
That might have been what the ball doesn't lie because they got away with the double dribble, so maybe that's just the basketball gods being on our side.
But they hit the 3 then as the shot clock sounded, and it didn't go. So the Greenbacks what looked to be caught a break there. Myers and Hughes bringing the ball up half court. Hughes across the half court line safely. Gets it right side to Myers. Winkelpleck comes back up high. That relief valve, Hughes thought about the three, puts it on the court. Tough shot, doesn't go. Winkelpleck underneath, can't pull it down. Winkelpleck and Myers collide. Thunderbirds have numbers now, 3 up ahead. They take it left side and finish as Swilly, unguarded, got ahead of the Greenback defense after Myers and Hughes collided in the paint. And a 30-second timeout. This one coming from Brian Henry of the Thunderbirds, and they've cut it to 3. Greenbacks on top, 36-33.
Yeah, right now you feel like the momentum has switched over to the T-Birds a little bit.
And it hasn't been by way of run. You know, there haven't been any big runs by the Thunderbirds where they put together that 6, 8, 10-point run. It's just been a lot of 4 points to our 2, 5 points to our 1, and the Greenbacks, as that has kept up ever since the second quarter, the Thunderbirds have just slowly gotten themselves now to the closest that they've gotten to tying this ball game up, trailing by 3.
Yeah, you know, this is just kind of one of those where Pratt's got to just keep running their offense, make the good passes, the easy passes, try not to force anything. It's just really crucial to take care of the basketball in this last 4 minutes.
4:08 to play here in this fourth quarter. Coming off the timeout from Coach Henry, it'll be Greenback ball. Thunderbirds coming out once again with that full court pressure. Hughes going back to Myers. Myers likes to get to that right side. Top of the key, back to Forsberg. She'll try an elbow jumper from the right side. Back of the rim doesn't go, and Smith pulls the defensive rebound down for the Thunderbirds. Under 4 past the halfway mark of this fourth quarter. And a baseline drive tip from behind. Hughes diving in there, and she'll force the jump ball tie up. It'll go to the way of the Greenbacks.
Whew. This game's starting to get intense here in this fourth quarter, Cody.
It is, 3:43 to play. Greenbacks playing with a 3-point lead. Myers had a defender on the court. Greenbacks couldn't take advantage of it, and the 5-second call comes. Inbounds goes up high, right underneath the bucket, and Smith finishes. A 1-point game we find ourselves in now. Greenbacks on top, 36-35. Hughes left a little space on the perimeter. She's going to keep it on the floor, dribbled in, and picks up her 5th foul. An offensive push off that, boy,
that hurts.
So Hughes comes out of this ball game, was held scoreless in this fourth quarter, really having to play cautious with 4 fouls and trying to be aggressive on the offensive end, picks up her 5th. And now only thing she can do is cheer on her teammates from the bench. A defensive collapse on the Greenbacks. Smith, another bucket, puts the Thunderbirds on top for the first time today, 37-36. They've taken the lead, 3:17 to play, and the Greenbacks going to have to play the remainder of this game without their senior leader in Hope Hughes.
Yep, the game just got a little more difficult as obviously just losing the lead and losing your leading scorer and your senior leader in Hope Hughes. Yeah, it's going to be a uphill battle now.
Playing for the first time behind tonight. Greenbacks haven't trailed at any point in tonight's ball game, and now with 3:17 to play in this fourth quarter, a situation that they found themselves in a handful of times this season, taking a lead or close to it into the fourth quarter, and then never able to get over that hurdle and come away with the win in those close ball games, have a chance to put that theory to rest here and come out and pull this win out. It'll be Greenback ball after that made bucket and the timeout from Coach Troy, and Myers to inbounds. Thunderbirds going to continue with the full court pressure, knowing that their best ball handler and Hughes off the court. Myers going up top to Forsberg, up ahead to Winkelpleck. Winkelpleck and Sowers have numbers. Can they take advantage of it? Winkelpleck to the rim, no. Sowers wrestling for it, and a whistle down low. I believe they'll get Willow Oliver. Her for her third foul. Only the first team foul. Myers trying to get it to Winklepleck, but tipped out of bounds by Patty. Myers in the corner, having trouble, just has to get rid of it. Goes up top, Winklepleck and Forsberg collide, and the ball comes loose. Thunderbirds out front running. Down low looking for Wardick, and she knocks it in for two. Thunderbirds with their biggest lead now, 39-36, on a 10-0 run here in this fourth quarter. Forsberg trying to answer with a big three, can't do it. Sowers tips it back in, saves it for the Greenbacks. Forsberg going to reset top of the key. Goes right side to Foster. Working off the screen from Sowers. Pulls up at the free throw line and a travel on Foster. Greenbacks just don't look comfortable without Hughes on the court. McAllister going to check back in. And a full timeout taken. Another one, this one coming from Coach Henry. 2:26 to play. Greenbacks trail it by 3. More Greenback basketball when we return here on Thunder Country.
Looking for a dealership you can trust? Doug Gray Chevrolet in Pratt is your hometown destination for quality vehicles and exceptional service. From brand new Chevrolets to dependable, pre-owned options, you'll find the perfect fit for your lifestyle and budget. Their friendly, knowledgeable team makes buying easy, and their service department keeps you running strong long after the sale. When you want honesty, value, and a better way to buy, choose Doug Gray Chevrolet in Pratt. Experience the difference today.
When it comes to your health, trust Grace Clinic and Urgent Care in Pratt, conveniently located at 920 East 1st Street. Grace Clinic proudly serves Pratt and the surrounding area. Family nurse practitioner McKaylee Kirby provides primary care, urgent care, and sports physicals, and is accepting new patients and walk-ins. Open Monday through Friday, except Tuesdays, from 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to noon. Call 620-388-3086 today. That's Grace Clinic and Urgent Care, caring for your family close to home.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action, 2:26 to play. Thunderbirds have taken the lead on top 39-36. And the Greenbacks thought they were going to show some pressure, but I think they thought it was their ball coming out of the timeout. So the Thunderbirds with the ball. Fitzwilliams picked up by Myers. Greenbacks playing man-to-man defense. Fitzwilliams bounce pass to Smith, kicks out, and the take to the lane off the left side of the glass, but Wardick gets her own rebound. Fitzwilliams throws it to Forsberg, tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Thunderbirds. Wardick Fitzwilliams top of the key for the Thunderbirds. Swings it left side. Down to the hands of Patty, picked up by Winklepleck. Thunderbirds being patient, knowing they're playing with the 3-point lead. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Swing it left side to Oliver. Backs it out, takes a look at the shot clock. Now they got to hurry. Wardick gets a shot off, and she'll go to the free throw line.
Those late in the shot clock fouls.
2 seconds showing on the shot clock.
Fouls number 14, Lincoln McAllister.
McAllister picks up her first. At the free throw line for the Thunderbirds, Avery Wardick can't connect on the first.
Still a minute 37 in this game. Greenbacks trailing by 3. This game is far from over. Right now we are in a little bit of a scoring drought, but this is a big possession coming up here for the Greenbacks.
Yeah, need something to answer. Only one field goal in this fourth quarter for the Greenbacks. It's been all Thunderbirds. Second free throw on the way goes. That puts the Thunderbirds on top by 4. Forsberg able to get out front of the pressure. Now lets everybody catch up. McAllister top of the key. The Greenbacks have to play with a little urgency in this possession. Looking for Sowers top of the key, nearly batted away underneath the rim. Forsberg too strong, Winkelpleck can't finish the putback. Ball fought for, and a tie-up down low goes to the Thunderbirds on the jump ball. 2 good looks for the Greenbacks there. Couldn't finish either. Both of them going high off the board and then right to the other side. Now the Greenbacks feel like they've got to get aggressive here on the defensive side. You can't let the Thunderbirds play a full lengthy 30-second possession as they're playing with a 4-point lead. Oliver top of the key. Forsberg playing with 4 fouls. Under a minute to go now. Fitzwilliams, a drive to the lane. She'll go to the free throw line. Had a step on Myers. Myers commits the foul, trying to catch up.
Myers, her second, team's third.
Bria Fitzwilliams back at the free throw line. That's where she's picked up her 2 points on the night. And gets her 3rd there. The Thunderbirds have outscored the Greenbacks 15-2 in this 4th quarter.
That's not a stat that you like to see.
Second free throw on the way. And spins out. And I think they're going to get Forsberg for the box out foul. Went in to box out Fitzwilliams aggressively.
Why is she getting to shoot 2? I'm not understanding why she's getting to shoot 2 if it was on the box out underneath the goal.
They're just showing the 4th team foul. So Forsberg will foul out of the ball game, take a seat alongside Hughes. Fitzwilliams not connect. Yeah, I'm not sure either on that.
I'm not
Board's
really
only
sure.
showing 14 fouls on Pratt. I don't know if it's fouling the shooter.
Still thinking
still in the act of a shot. Not able to hit the first free throw. Second free throw on the way. That one spins in. And a timeout coming from Coach Brian Henry. 55 seconds to play. His Thunderbirds on top 42-36. We'll close out this 4th quarter when we come back here on Thunder Country.
On the basketball court, a good offense is the best defense. You can count on me, Jamie Roach, your Farm Bureau agent, to be your family's point guard and defend you against whatever life throws your way. I am there to handle all your auto, home, life, and business insurance needs. Don't wait for the worst to happen when it comes to your insurance. Talk to me, Jamie Roach, today and see how I can help protect what matters most.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Clear, comfortable vision is one of life's greatest blessings. At Maydew Tebow Optometry, Doctors Troy Maydew, Seth Tebow, and Andrew Peaster are committed to helping you maintain healthy eyes and clear vision. Prevention and early intervention are the keys to your eyes, providing that clear and comfortable vision your entire life. Regular comprehensive eye examinations are essential in identifying conditions that can damage your sight. Call us at Maydew Tebow Optometry for an appointment today or visit us at maydewtebow.com.
Welcome back. 55 seconds to play here in this 4th quarter, and the Greenbacks have got to do something. 36-42, Thunderbirds on top by 6. It'll be Greenback ball. Foster to inbounds. Myers.
Got to go.
Will bring it up the court. That is true. They've got to go. They cannot waste any time. Myers trying to get across the half-court pressure from Fitzwilliams. Picks it up. Entry pass to Sowers. Looking for Foster backside. Good. Taylor Foster, a big bucket. Now some full court pressure from the Greenbacks to try to force the turnover. Fitzwilliams on the backside, 30 seconds to play. Foster, good defense, and a push comes. It'll be the 5th team foul on the Greenbacks, so Fitzwilliams will go back to the free throw line.
Foul number 32, Taylor Foster. Her first, team's 5th.
Now they get it sorted out. I have them going to the line to shoot 2 here. First shot on the way, good. Takes the lead to 5 for the Thunderbirds. Fitzwilliams with one more. Second free throw good as well. And another timeout from Coach Williams, Coach Henry. 27.6 seconds showing on the clock. His Thunderbirds on top 43-38 after a big fourth quarter. The Greenbacks came into this fourth on top 34-26 and have hit a scoring drought since this fourth quarter started. Thunderbirds have outscored them 18-4.
With 27.6 seconds left in the fourth and the Greenbacks trailing by 6, you think you would need to 5, sorry. Yeah, so you don't really have to go for the quick three. You can still try to attack the basket, and you're going to have to foul right away or try to go for the steal.
Well, I don't think they put that last point on the board. There you go. Now it's 6.
I thought it was 6.
There you go. It is 44-38.
So now it changes the philosophy a little bit. I think you might have to go for the quick three.
Yeah, you've got to. And with Hughes off the court, who has been your sharpshooter beyond the arc so far this season, I'm not sure who you want taking that three-point bucket. We've seen McAllister and Myers able to knock some down throughout the season.
Got to go.
They've got to hurry. Myers across midcourt, trying to back her way in. Get by the pressure of Fitzwilliams. Needs some help. Sowers, top of the key. Dump down to Foster again. Can't finish. Sowers and Winkelpleck trying to keep it alive, and a jump ball will stop play, but it stays with the Greenbacks. Myers going to inbound. On the baseline, need to dial up something here that gets you an open look for 3. Winkelpleck will take a 2 from the baseline. Myers trying to pull the backside rebound down. She can't. Thunderbirds come away with it. And Myers just has to foul Fitzwilliams with 4.1 showing on the clock.
Foul number 3, Henry Myers, for third.
Fitzwilliams back to the free throw line where she has been the last 2 minutes of this ball game. And takes care of business, knocks the front end down. All 6 of Fitzwilliams' points have come at the free throw line. Has another one here. Second shot on the way, good. Fitzwilliams goes 2 of 2. McAllister racing up ahead, and a double dribble. Just got out in front of herself, didn't know what to do. It'll stop the clock with 0.5 seconds showing, no time to do anything, and Thunderbirds, after mounting that fourth quarter run, will come away 46-38, your final score. Greenbacks fall to 3-7 on the season. Circle will improve to 5-4 on the season. Stick around, we got the Maydew Tebow Optometry post-game show coming up. We'll wrap up that game, get you all set for tip-off between the boys and collegiate coming up next here on Thunder Country.
It's a fact. A custom cow mineral does not have to cost more. Actually, it might be just what you need to improve your cow herd. The friendly and helpful professionals at Extra Factors and Pratt are available to sit down and discuss your operations needs and goals. From custom protein supplements and liquid protein to bulk commodities and possible mineral formulation. Find it all at Extra Factors. Call 620-672-5616 and speak with Levi Macbeth for all your nutritional needs. Extra Factors. We put the extra into cattle nutrition.
This is Jeff.
And Jared.
At Intergreen Services, proud supporter of the Pratt Greenbacks.
Around here we say one call fixes it all. From HVAC, plumbing, septic, electrical, and even water well service. We're your hometown team you can count on, just like the Greenbacks on game day.
We're proud to stand behind our athletes, our school, and our community.
So when something needs fixing at home, call Intergreen at 620-672-2338 or visit intergreenservices.com.
Intergreen Services, neighbors helping neighbors, always cheering for the Greenbacks.
Are you you interested in building a new home or remodeling your current one? If so, give J.A. Knight & Sons a call today. This is Chase Golly with J.A. Knight & Sons, and we are the area's premier general contractor and have been serving the Pratt and surrounding area for over 50 years with superior quality and attention to detail. We specialize in high-end residential and commercial construction and have now expanded our services to include pre-engineered metal buildings. J.A. Knight & Sons is a proud supporter of Greenback Athletics and would like to help turn your next dream into reality.
Exceptional dentistry, right in your neighborhood. At Pratt Family Dental, Dr. Carson Hopkins and Dr. Stephen Coons are here to keep your smile healthy and bright. From routine cleanings to advanced care, our team has the expertise and technology to handle all your dental needs with comfort and confidence. Because at Pratt Family Dental, it's not just about teeth, it's about family, trust, and smiles that last a lifetime. Call today to schedule your appointment with Dr. Hopkins or Dr. Coons. Pratt Family Dental, where exceptional care meets friendly faces.
Welcome back to the Maydew Tebow Optometry postgame show here on Thunder Country. Lady Greenbacks fall 47-38, your final score in a game that we said in the first quarter. A very winnable game for this Greenback team as they had the lead all the way into the fourth quarter, and then a late surge by the Thunderbirds put them on top, and the Greenbacks with a short clock couldn't recover from it. And that's a ball game. Boy, if you're Coach Troy and Coach McAllister, those Greenback girls, you said it. You said, just frustrating.
It's
frustrating was the word. I was trying to think of the word
yeah.
to come away and describe that ball game, and I think that's the most suitable word, was just frustrating. You had a big lead all the way throughout that game, saw a lot of great things from the Greenbacks, and then more fourth quarter woes continue to plague this Greenback team.
Yeah, it's just one of those, you want to be like, we got to finish a game. We got to play 4 quarters. We just can't have one great quarter. We've got to have 4 good quarters, you know. You love to see the way that the girls came out and started that game. They were aggressive. They were making shots. They were playing great defense. They were everywhere on the court doing everything right. And then just throughout the game, it just kind of dwindled down. It's kind of like they started playing hesitant. They kind of started playing a little scared a little bit. You just got to go.
And one thing that's evident after watching this Greenback team today and seeing Hope Hughes foul out of that ball game is this Greenback team, they have got to learn to play without Hope Hughes. You can't solely rely on the production from Hughes. As good as she is and as great as she is, I know it's nice to have her on the court, but there are going to be times where she's not going to be on the court, and you need that other girl to step up and be like, okay, Hughes needs a break. She's in foul trouble, whatever the case may be. We saw her go out last night with the injury, today due to foul trouble. You've got to have that other player that can step up and feel comfortable filling those shoes. Tougher said than done.
That is tougher said than done. You know, we can call that from up here all we want.
Yeah.
But that's just something that, as a player, you have to be ready to fill in that role, or have to want to fill in that role. You've got to have that grit, that kind of determination, be like, all right, hey, somebody's got to step up. Somebody's got to, take over her role while she's fouled out. If not, Hope had a great game again tonight. She played hard. It was just one of those, the way that the officials called it, and then that's the way it is.
Yeah, and again, it goes back to what we've said so many times with this team. They're young. Everybody's got to have some patience with this team. When we use the word frustration to describe what we saw, that's what you're going to get with young teams. And so you've got to step back a little bit, myself included, and say, this is a young team. That frustration is part of the process, part of the journey of where they're going to be in a few years. It's just when you're looking at it in the window of per game, per season, that perspective is hard to have sometimes.
That is, and I'll have to give credit. I thought Emery Meyer stepped up and had a great game tonight. She did a lot of good things, hit some big shots, handled the ball pretty well coming up and down the court. That full court press is something that might have to work on a little bit. They slowed us down tremendously with that. The first half, I thought we got out in transition and ran a little bit. The legs factors could have came into it with being a short bench and back-to-back games. That could have had a lot of effect on the girls' energy level
of that intensity
in the second half.
Yeah, and that's something that Coach Troyan's always preaching on, that attitude and effort. And not that there was a lack of it, but the back-to-back games, the busy week, the quick turnaround, all things that play a factor into an 11 o'clock tip-off on a Saturday game. And by all accounts, for those first 3 quarters, looked like Greenbacks were going to come away. First half. I'll say first half.
Yeah,
you and I both said it. Third quarter, we kind of said, boy, this feels like the Thunderbirds have a window to get back in this ball game. You could kind of slowly, it wasn't a quick turn. Sometimes that momentum in a game can turn real quick. and you can almost see it. As one team, it goes from one team to another. This game, it was just a slow burn from that third quarter on, just slowly went back the Thunderbirds' way until finally, midway, late into the fourth quarter, they were able to take the lead, and then the Greenbacks just couldn't overcome it with the short clock.
Well, I believe you mentioned it, 15-2 run in the fourth quarter. That's pretty hard to come back from, and I hate to say it, we've seen it. We've seen it happen in Great Bend.
Yeah, that
and you
fourth
just kind of
quarter.
felt that feeling, that tide changing a little bit, and it was just too much for the Greenbacks to recover
Yeah, the
from.
Thunderbirds outscored the Greenbacks 21-4 in that third quarter, and boy, you just can't overcome a scoring run like that. You hope to surpass that through three quarters to where it's enough, but that's a big run by the Thunderbirds, and it was too much today for the Lady Greenbacks. So they close out their week on a loss. They'll be back in action at at home against Halstead on Tuesday to keep their season.
Be another tough matchup.
Continue, yeah. Play gets tough for the Greenbacks. The league, the CKL, it is not an easy one on the girls' side of things, and they're going to have their work cut out for them, and it'll be the same Tuesday night against Halstead. Go down some final stats here. Forsberg finished with 10 on the night. Winkelpleck with 3. McAllister 1. Hughes led the way with 15. Myers with 6. And Foster with 2. On the Thunderbird side, Fitzwilliams with 7. Smith 14. Oliver 6. Swilly with 6. Wardick with 3. And Patty with 8. Once again, the Thunderbirds of Circle come away 47-38. Your final score. Ham Auction buckets for Booster Club update. The Lady Greenbacks came into tonight's ball game with 25 made 3-point buckets. Knocked down 3 today. Forsberg with 1, Hughes with 1, and Myers with 1. So they take that total to 28 on the season. And once again, thanks to John and Kevin at Ham Auction. They're donating $5 for every made 3-point bucket to the Greenback Booster Club at the conclusion of this season. A fun promotion in its third year. Always appreciate what John and Kevin do for Greenback support. Time for the Timish Electric player of the game. Hughes led the way with 15 points on her birthday. It's her birthday today as well, so happy birthday with Hope Hughes. I know she would have loved to came away with the win, but a consolation is the Timish Electric player of the game. If you can't take home the win, you take home the Timish Electric player of the game, putting up 15 points on the afternoon on her birthday. So once again, happy birthday to Hope Hughes and that performance tonight. That'll do it for the post game. We'll take a break, transition into the Doug Ray Chevrolet pregame show, get you all set for a tip-off coming up between 2 unbeaten teams, and your Pratt High Greenbacks taking on the Spartans of Collegiate. Don't go anywhere. We'll have more Greenback action when we return.
Are you a sports fan looking for a great place to grab a bite to eat? Look no further than Legends Cafe, located in Pratt, Kansas, on Highway 54. Legends is open 6 days a week and serves up mouth-watering burgers, fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, and much more. And don't forget about their daily specials. Legends is proud to support Greenback sports and all the local teams. So whether you're celebrating a big win or just need to refuel after the game, Legends has you covered. Come on down to Legends, and we'll take care of the rest.
At Timish Electric, we light up your world with reliable and efficient electrical services. Our team of skilled and certified electricians is dedicated to providing top-notch service for all your electrical needs. From residential, commercial, or industrial needs, we ensure your electrical systems are safe, reliable, and up to code. Contact us today at 620-672-9334 to schedule a consultation. Timish Electric, proudly serving Pratt and the surrounding areas electrical needs for over 25 years.
Mead Lumber in Pratt is looking better than ever. Stop by and see our brand new renovations with the same friendly faces you know and trust. Whether you're tackling a big project or just need supplies for the weekend, Mead Lumber has you covered with quality products and expert service. We're proud to be a part of this community and even more proud to support the hardworking athletes of Pratt High School. Mead Lumber, building relationships, building Pratt.
To keep your equipment running, count on BTI for bulk oil delivered directly to your farm. Now BTI delivers 3 times the product, and it's quicker than ever. Our trucks travel up to 150 miles from any of our 6 stores, delivering premium oil, hydraulic fluid, and DEF, up to 1,500 gallons in just 30 minutes. It's another way to save you time and money. Call any of our 6 BTI locations or visit btioil.com. BTI, our family in partnership with your family.
Welcome back to the Doug Ray Chevrolet pregame show here on Thunder Country, rolling right over to a 1 o'clock tip-off. I think we're going to be a little ahead of schedule for this 1 o'clock tip-off game, and it is a game that everybody in this gymnasium is excited to see. The 9-0 Greenbacks taking on the 9-0 Spartans of Collegiate, one of the premier matchups. You don't get very many of these on a Saturday afternoon, let alone
I feel like this is a bonus game.
It does. This is a game that has everybody excited to see this Greenback team take on this Spartan team that needs no hype, no introduction, as they are a premier powerhouse throughout the state. And not just this season, every season. When you talk back the last 30 years, the last 3 decades of what Mitch Fiegel was able to build at Wichita Collegiate, won 6 state titles in his tenure there for the Spartans, and every year you know he was going to be loaded with depth on that bench, full court pressure, athletes that you just don't normally see on a basketball court. And then Nate Schmidt comes in, takes over. This is his first year, but along the way had a great relationship with Coach Fiegel coming over from Lakin and really implemented that collegiate Spartan way into his program at Lakin. So steps right in here as the first-year head coach. And if you were a collegiate fan or watch this collegiate team play, there's not much difference between this Coach Schmidt-led team and the way that Coach Fiegel coached it, as he brings the same philosophy, the same attitude into his first year of head coaching.
Yeah, you're just going to see a very fast-paced, up-tempo game. I was getting ready to say this evening, this afternoon. It's just going to be one of those who can take care of the ball. Because, like I said, they're going to 96 feet. They're going to be in your face the entire time.
And Coach Batten said last night, I say 96, the court's 94.
Yep.
He was talking about the 2 feet of inbounding the ball, too, is going to be
100%.
important. And it is. You talked about fast-paced, up-tempo. Just to put some numbers on that, Collegiate comes into this ball game averaging over 85 points per game on the season. Their average margin of victory over 47 points on the teams that they have played. So Coach Batten, not one for pregame speeches, not one to say, I don't need to get you hyped up or amped up, but if this is a ball game that these kids don't see and think, boy, we have got our work cut out for us, but want to rise to that challenge to come in here and say, that's great, 85 points a game, 47% margin, put up 113 points against Parsons. Let's see what we can do.
Well, that's right. You know, we've kind of talked about the Greenbacks defense most of the season, how intense it is. You're going to see the same out of Collegiate tonight. This is going to be a great test for the men's team tonight to see the defensive standard that they, hold themselves to. You're going to see Collegiate shoot a lot of attempts from the three-point line.
Yeah, game last night, what did Coach Batten say? Played Andale last night, won that game by over 20 and hit 18 three-point buckets, which is unheard of.
And there's multiple players that can do it. It's just not 1 or 2 guys. There's 4 or 5 out there that you are going to have to run off the line and get a hand in their face.
And it is going to be a loud, up-tempo, hyped, in-your-face type of atmosphere for these Greenbacks. You could see it in the halftime of the girls' game, in the pregame here. It is never quiet on this Collegiate sideline. Not right now. They're out there clapping. They want to make sure that you can hear them. Not only can you hear that 9-0 record, you can hear them when they're out here warming up. So Coach Schmidt brings the team in here. This may be their toughest challenge of the season, though. They've got a stretch of games here now. They played that early season schedule, put up all those impressive numbers, not to take anything at all away from this Collegiate team, but now some of the competition gets a little tougher for this Collegiate team. So just like Pratt, when Coach Batten says we want to find out where we're at, this Collegiate team also going to find out where they're at.
This is a great midseason test right now. I mean, this is going to tell you exactly where you are compared to a very, very good team that you're going to see calibers like this in the postseason. This is the team that you want to play during the season to get you ready for that run, that deep run. So this is a great matchup, and I'm glad that we're able to get it.
It should be an exciting one. About 5 minutes away from tip-off here. We'll take another break, and when we return, it'll be more of the Doug Ray Chevrolet pregame show. Get you all set for tip-off on the men's side of action. You're listening to Greenback Basketball here on Thunder Country.
Looking for a dealership you can trust? Doug Ray Chevrolet in Pratt is your hometown destination for quality vehicles and exceptional service. From brand new Chevrolets to dependable pre-owned options, you'll find the perfect fit for your lifestyle and budget. Their friendly, knowledgeable team makes buying easy, and their service department keeps you running strong long after the sale. When you want honesty, value, and a better way to buy, choose Doug Ray Chevrolet in Pratt. Experience the difference today.
When it comes to your health, trust Grace Clinic and Urgent Care in Pratt, conveniently located at 920 East 1st Street. Grace Clinic proudly serves Pratt and the surrounding area. Family nurse practitioner McKaylee Kirby provides primary care, urgent care, and sports physicals, and is accepting new patients and walk-ins. Open Monday through Friday, except Tuesdays, from 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to noon. Call 620-388-3086 today. That's Grace Clinic and Urgent Care, caring for your family close to home.
On the basketball court, a good offense is the best defense. You can count on me, Jamie Roach, your Farm Bureau agent, to be your family's point guard and defend you against whatever life throws your way. I am there to handle all your auto, home, life, and business insurance needs. Don't wait for the worst to happen when it comes to your insurance. Talk to me, Jamie Roach, today and see how I can help protect what matters most.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Clear, comfortable vision is one of life's greatest blessings. At Maydew Tebow Optometry, Doctors Troy Maydew, Seth Tebow, and Andrew Piester are committed to helping you maintain healthy eyes and clear vision. Prevention and early intervention are the keys to your eyes, providing that clear and comfortable vision your entire life. Regular comprehensive eye examinations are essential in identifying conditions that can damage your sight. Call us at Maydew Tebow Optometry for an appointment today or visit us at maydewtebow.com.
Well, welcome back to the Doug Ray Chevrolet pregame show. This gymnasium here at Newman University starting to fill up in this highly anticipated matchup between the Pratt High Greenbacks and the Spartans of Collegiate. Greenbacks come into this ball game unbeaten, as well as the Spartans. The Greenbacks coming off of a win last night against Haven, 64-40 in that ball game, which Morrell led the way with 30 points on the night. The Spartans challenged Andale last night, came away with a big win in Andale, and right back in action. A quick turnaround. Both these teams having to get fired up, amped up for a game where both of these teams, both of these coaches, I think, like having this game on their schedule. You mentioned it, we've talked about it. You got to find out where you're at in the season at this point. You don't get an opportunity to do it very much in season with the regular schedule that's always posted. This season, the Greenbacks, a couple matchups on that schedule. You've got the ball game coming up here in about 60 seconds. You've got a good matchup with Rock Creek scheduled to close out the season, a matchup with Liberal as well. So Coach Batten carefully orchestrated this schedule to test his team throughout it to find out where they would be for that hopeful postseason run that he expects this team to make.
Yeah, you know, you want to see these types of games throughout the season just to get you ready for that postgame or postseason run. I mean, this is just, like I said, it's a great test. We've got multiple coming up this second half of the season, but it starts this afternoon here against Wichita Collegiate.
It's going to be an exciting one. Greenback Nation has traveled well for this one. A lot of green on the other side, and you expect the Spartans to travel well as well, being somewhat of a home field advantage for them, being here in Wichita at Newman University. So a good crowd for tonight. This afternoon. Again, scheduled for a 1 o'clock tip-off, but I think we're going to run a little bit ahead of that, about 5 minutes. So pretty close to the expected start time. Now, we took a national anthem before the ladies' game. I don't know if they're doing that before every game. We'll keep an eye on that. If we do, take a break before that. comes through with starting lineups. And we'll see. Going to listen in with the PA as well here, get you better informed on what the process is going to be. Again, trying to get starting lineups for number 11, working off of no rosters here, as it's tricky to do. And they're going to start with the Greenbacks, but we are going to start with the Spartans of Collegiate. In the starting lineup for the Spartans, number 0, 5'11" junior Mason Bond. Number 1, a 6'5" senior Sebastian Hines Turner. Number 2, a 5'9" junior Kamari Jennings. And number 3, a 6'3" senior AJ Batiste. And number 11, a 6'4" senior Shad Issa. Spartans led by first-year head coach Nate Schmidt, and four-year Pratt High Greenbacks in the starting lineup. Number 0, a 5'10" junior Hudson Titus. Number 4, a 5'11" junior Kyler Barker. Number 5, 6' sophomore Cade Liggett. Number 20, 6'6" senior Arlie Morrell. And number 33, 6'2" junior Caleb Strong. The Greenbacks led by head coach Chris Batten, assisted by Tyler Strong and Parker Titus. Starting introductions out of the way. No national anthem coming up before this game, so we will be able to take you right to tip-off for this highly anticipated matchup. Some final notes being taken here. We saw a deep roster in the previous game from that Thunderbird team. Coach Schmidt for the Spartans has a deep roster as well. Good thing the Greenbacks have it to answer. That's something we've touched on all season long, is the depth of this Greenback roster and how Coach Batten is able to just plug players in for players and never see a drop down in energy, pace, output. Tonight, they're going to need every bit of it here against this Spartan team.
Yeah, it's not very often do you run into an opponent that's as deep as the Greenbacks are, but you're getting ready to see it tonight out of the Spartans.
And this will be the toughest test that Arlie Morrell has seen all season, as him alongside Sebastian Hines Turner at midcourt to tip off to get us underway. And with that final whistle, ball in the air, and the Spartans come away with it. We are underway. Spartans will be going right to left on your radio dial. They come out wearing the white jerseys, gold numbers. Greenbacks playing in their green jerseys, gold numbers, and a take to the rim by AJ Batiste for the opening bucket, puts the Spartans on top by 2. Strong working against the pressure of Issa. Left side, Morrell on the perimeter. Kick back, Strong, pump fake on the 3. Ball swatted away. Spartans come away with it. Bond out front running, gives it back to Batiste. Can't finish at the rim, and Strong keeps it alive for the Greenbacks. Needs some help. Barker comes to provide it. Barker to Liggett around the perimeter. Strong gonna try a 3. Got it to go, Caleb Strong. That's the 3rd game in a row we've seen him knock down that opening 3. Greenbacks on top 3-2 in the opening minute. Bond working, kicks it out. Now Bond a corner 3, answers. Mason Bond drops in a 3. Titus working against that full court pressure. Jennings picks him up man to man. Hands it off to Liggett. Jennings switches. Skip it over left side to Barker. Barker back to Titus. Titus has a step, dribble drive in, and the whistle on the floor. No shot. Good penetration from Titus. Saw that defense spread out and then able to split it.
Yeah, that was a great take by Titus. He was strong with the ball. I tell you, you can talk about this team until you see them play live. You finally start to understand how athletic and how fast and how quick they are.
And the first substitution for Coach Schmidt as Maddox Drumright checks into the ball game. Strong to inbounds. Has some trouble, has to go high up top to Liggett. Liggett tries to go left side, kick out. Morrell gonna try a 3. Off the mark to the left, rebound into the hands of Hines Turner. Hines Turner plenty capable of bringing the ball up the court. He'll do it, but Strong and Titus force the turnover. Good quick hands from Caleb Strong. get that ball out of the hands of Hines Turner. Titus back the other way. Greenbacks trail 5-3. Bond with them quick hands. Titus gets rid of it. Finds Liggett on the right elbow. Liggett, nice jump stop into the paint, but can't finish the bunny at the rim. Well, those are buckets you got to have in a ball game like this. And Hines Turner backing down Morrell. Morrell picks up his first foul.
Yeah, this is the type of game tonight where you're going to need every point that you can get, and all those little bunnies are going to add up by the end of the game.
Well, and that's something you saw it there. Anytime the Spartans pull down a rebound, they are looking to get out and run, and they're going to be faster than the Greenbacks have seen this season, so they've got to get back and recover, get your feet set to where you're not committing those fouls. Hines Turner knocks down the first free throw, makes it a 6-3 ball game. Another substitution as Jai Johnson will check into the ball game. Second free throw on the way from Hines Turner, good. Hines Turner goes 2 of 2 at the line. Liggett needs some help getting it in. Morrell comes, gets it back to Titus. Titus picked up by Bond, full length of the court. Titus across half court. Works off the screen from Morrell, now gives it to Morrell, left side. Morrell, nice dump down to Liggett. Can he finish this time? Yes! Cade Liggett underneath the rim, and good vision from Arlie Morrell to find him when he was open. Titus on the floor commits the foul. Bond wanted the shooting foul as he turned on another gear once he hit that perimeter.
Yeah, that's tough to do to get by Titus.
Hudson Titus will pick up his first. It'll be Spartan ball on the baseline. Hines Turner on the perimeter, comes out to Johnson. Johnson off the screen. Picked up by Liggett. Liggett, good defense, not giving him any space. Has to get rid of it. Liggett switch, picks up Jennings, dump down in the paint, turn away. Barker comes away with it, up ahead, Strong. Morrell fakes the oop and takes it himself. Good play from Strong. As you could see, Hines Turner was trying
to
decide, and Strong caught him in that undecisive moment, took it to the rim. And Hines Turner picks up his first foul and sends Caleb Strong to the free throw line. Strong not able to knock the first one down. Second free throw, Strong gets that one to fall. A 1-point ball game. Spartans on top 7-6. After Strong goes 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Liggett gonna get a breather as Carlito Lara checks into the ball game alongside Bo Farrell. Barker will come out. Titus on the switch, good defense on Jennings. Hines Turner on the perimeter. Titus now undersized, trying to defend. Hines Turner, good take to the rim, finishes.
That was just good defense, but a better finish.
And that was a matchup once Hines Turner saw the switch. I think he wanted to take advantage of the undersized Titus.
Yeah, Pratt has been switching all ball screens.
Strong hands it to Farrell. Morrell out on the perimeter now, going left side. Hines Turner gets a hand in there. Strong chases it down, keeps it alive.
15
Spartans
on the shot clock.
Nearly came away with the steal. Shot clock did not reset. Lara on the perimeter. Shot clock under 10. Farrell baseline, off his foot, Spartans way. There's that pressure, and there's that noise.
And it feels like the Greenbacks are a little sped up right now. Just kind of got to gather your breath.
And those two players there that checked into the ballgame for the Greenbacks, and Lara and Farrell, played great minutes, great defensive minutes. But on the offensive side, they have not seen that type of pressure from defenses and aren't as comfortable handling the ball with the defensive pressure that the Spartans are bringing. So the Spartans come back the other way. Batiste nearly loses it. Has Farrell guarding him on the perimeter. Hands it off. Back the other way, Jennings. Farrell on the backside poke. Commits the foul.
Foul number 25, Bo Farrell. His first, team's third.
Farrell picks up the foul, third team foul on the Greenbacks, and it'll be Jai Johnson to inbounds on the sideline. Finds Jennings. Jennings a step on Lara. Takes it to the rim.
2-point basket by number 2, Mark Jennings.
And Barker on the other end. He'll go to the free throw line. Thought he had an open lane. Spartans closed it out. See who they get that whistle on.
21.
Looked like Drumright. Barker at the free throw line, and this is a ball game. Free throws are going to be crucial for this Greenback team. It's one area in their game throughout this season that they have struggled a little bit is that free throw percentage as a team. Today, you have got to hit those free throws. Barker can't connect on the first. Morrell checking back into the ball game after that quick breather. And Titus heading to the scorer's table as well. Strong will come out along with Farrell on the court for the Greenbacks. Titus, Lara, Barker, Liggett, and Morrell. Second free throw. Barker knocks that one down. Goes 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Spartans lead at 11-7. 3:40 to play here in this first quarter. On the perimeter, Jennings pull-up jumper, good. Left unguarded after that switch. Took advantage of the elbow jumper. Now Titus trying to get by Batiste, full court pressure. Able to get by him, penetrates into the paint, kick out to Liggett. Liggett gonna peel into the paint, kick out to Titus. Titus, the pump fake, draws the defender, high floater, sails over the rim. And that was the defense that altered that shot. Titus had to go real high in the air with that to get over the hand of the defender. Into the corner, Drumright, picked up by Lara. Now swings it top of the key, Jai Johnson, three-point bucket, good. That three from Johnson puts the Spartans on top, 16-11. Coach Batten, 16-7. Coach Batten wants a timeout. Regroup his Greenbacks. 2:51 to play here in the first. Full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
This is Terry from Gatlin Meckler's Pharmacy. On display in our pharmacy is a nice assortment of over-the-counter items and a wide array of medical supplies, which includes knee scooters, walkers, canes, and bathroom items. We bill Medicare for respiratory supplies and immunizations. Our preferred pricing on prescriptions will get you through the door, and our customer service will get you to come back. Be sure to stop in today and see us on Country Club Road in Pratt.
Uh-oh, that's a sound no one wants to hear. Pratt Glass has been helping homes and business owners with everything glass for over 80 years. Whether your business suffered a break-in over the weekend or you're needing to replace old leaky windows, and they also offer automotive glass repairs, automotive details, screens, dragging door adjustments, residential window replacement, storefronts, and 24-hour commercial residency service. Pratt Glass, 210 South Jackson in Pratt, 620-672-6463, or see prattglass.com.
Welcome back, 16-7 here in the first, 2:51 to play, and the Spartans have come out and have been everything we expected them to be. Fast-paced, high tempo, a lot of energy, and efficient. They lead at 16-7. It'll be Greenback ball after the timeout. Barker picks it up at half court and needs some help. Titus defended by Bond. Trying to beat him off the dribble into the paint. Kick out to Strong. Strong in the corner, now finds Liggett. Liggett trying to get to the rim. Strong got his defender in the air. Dribble drive to the elbow. Going to take a tough shot at the rim. Finishes. Good drive from Caleb Strong.
Kind of weathered the storm a little bit there.
Needed to come out of that timeout with a bucket, and the Greenbacks did it. On the edge, Hines Turner working off Barker. Tough take and the finish.
If they got that on Morrell, that'd be his second.
Boy, and Morrell just kind of was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They got it on Barker.
Better situation for the Greenbacks, but the bucket was good from Hines Turner. He'll go to the free throw line to make it a three-point play. Free throw good from Hines Turner. He's got 7. Strong picked up in the backcourt by Batiste. Goes behind the back to create some space. Now the screen from Morrell. Top of the key. Can't use it, goes back to Morrell. Morrell kicks it out to Strong. Setting the screen. Strong doesn't want it. Reset to Liggett, top of the key. Comes right side to Barker. Barker going to dribble drive in all the way to the rim. Good take from Kyler Barker. Had his eyes on the rim the whole time and never deterred. Deep three, falls short. Titus pokes it around, stays with the Spartans. Three coming from the corner. May have been tipped by Strong and falls into the hands of Liggett. Liggett going to keep it himself, take it up the court. Liggett goes far side, gets it in the hands of Strong. Strong near side to Barker. Barker picked up by Heinz Turner. Gets it right back. Titus, left side. Strong, corner three. Got it to go! Caleb Strong, his second three-point bucket of the night. Cuts the lead to 5, 19-14. Spartans on top, and a whistle. I believe they're going to get Hudson Titus.
Might be his second personal.
For his second. Yep. So Carliter will check back into the ball game for Hudson Titus.
Checking for the Greenbacks, number 23, Pascal Lara.
Oh,
fifth team foul on the Greenbacks, so that'll put the Spartans at the line. Coach Patton still having a word with the near side official. Jennings at the free throw line, knocks the first down. Second free throw, Jennings goes 2 of 2. Drumright will check back into the ball game for Shad Issa. Full court pressure showing here again for the Spartans. Shown it all game, this possession none different. Strong gets it in safely to Barker. Barker now working against Jennings to bring it up the court. Barker across half court safely. Hands it off to Lara. Lara to Liggett, near side. Liggett against Drumright. Back to Barker, out near the logo. Now to Lara, shot clock at 10. Kick out to Liggett. Liggett going to try to get to the rim, and he so often does. Finishes! Great take from Cade Liggett.
Got to get back. Here comes the Spartans.
And they're looking to push on the other end. Batiste can't finish. Morrell pulls it down. Greenbacks a chance to double up. Morrell up ahead. Liggett fighting for it. Keeps it alive for the Greenbacks on the floor. And I believe trying to get a timeout, and he does. 10 seconds on the clock. Good timeout from Cade Liggett. Boy, it was a risky pass from Morrell. Looked like it may have been deflected a little bit, as it looked like it lost some as it got across half court. And Coach Batten, I think, now deciding where he wants that inbounds to come from.
Trying to figure out where it set up a play here with 10.1 seconds left in this high-paced, high-scoring first quarter.
Boy, and if the Greenbacks can come out of this timeout, put a point on the board to close out this quarter, close it to a 3-point game, it's been a high-energy first quarter for sure. We sure hyped it up pregame of thinking what we would get, and this first quarter has not disappointed between these two teams, both trying to stay unbeaten. Only one will come away with the win. So the Greenbacks will get the ball on the baseline. 10.1 showing on the clock. 21-16 your score. Spartans on top. Strong will inbounds. And you got that matchup of Morrell and Heinz Turner. A fun matchup to watch. Strong has to go into the backcourt to Lara. Set up the offense from there. Lara nearly loses it. Hands it off to Morrell. Morrell back to Strong. Needs to get a shot off. 2. Strong notices. Shot gets off. Front of the rim does not go. So the close of the first quarter, 21-16 Spartans on top. We'll be back second quarter action when we return.
It's a fact. A custom cow mineral does not have to cost more. Actually, it might be just what you need to improve your cow herd. The friendly and helpful professionals at Extra Factors in Pratt are available to sit down and discuss your operations needs and goals. From custom protein supplements and liquid protein to bulk commodities and possible mineral formulation. Find it all at Extra Factors. Call 620-672-5616 and speak with Levi Macbeth for all your nutritional needs. Extra Factors. We put the extra into cattle nutrition.
This is Jeff.
And Jared.
At Intergreen Services, proud supporter of the Pratt Greenbacks.
Around here we say one call fixes it all. from HVAC, plumbing, septic, electrical, and even water well service. We're your hometown team you can count on, just like the Greenbacks on game day.
We're proud to stand behind our athletes, our school, and our community.
So when something needs fixing at home, call Intergreen at 620-672-2338 or visit intergreenservices.com.
Intergreen Services, neighbors helping neighbors, always cheering for the Greenbacks.
Well, welcome back. Second quarter action here in Wichita, Kansas. Playing at Newman University in this matchup between two unbeatens, the Greenbacks and the Spartans of Collegiate. Spartans took away the first quarter with the lead 21-16. As we enter the second, it'll be Greenback ball. Going left to right. Morrell scoreless in that first quarter. Don't know that we've seen that all season long. Barker has some trouble, tipped away out of bounds. The quick hands of Jai Johnson. It'll stay with the Greenbacks.
Yeah, one thing I would like to see, Heinz Turner is guarding Morrell right now. He has one personal foul. Let's go attack, get down low and attack and see if we can't get him into foul trouble.
And Barker trying to chase that one into the backcourt, loses it. That pressure from the Spartans on every single touch of the ball.
You can't let up for 1 second against this team.
And you can't let it add up. You can't let it build. You can't let it snowball. It'll be Spartan ball in the corner after that turnover on the Greenbacks. Greenbacks defense now asked to get back to work. Jennings on the perimeter, picked up by Lara. Heinz Turner all the way out at the half-court mark. Morrell defended him. Now the handoff to Heinz Turner. Take to the rim. And Morrell, we'll see if that foul was on Morrell or Liggett down low. But it'll send Heinz Turner to the free throw long. And Strong, not even in the area.
Huh.
I think even head coach Nate Schmidt was saying, what? We want that on Morrell. And Caleb Strong picks up the foul, and Heinz Turner knocks down the first free throw. The Spartans have been perfect from the free throw line to this point. One more coming for Heinz Turner. Second shot good. Inbounds to Strong, picked up by Jai Johnson. Strong to Barker in the corner. Barker into the paint, tough floater. Barker likes that shot, and Heinz Turner pulls down the rebound. Spartans out front running, Bond at the rim, finishes. Liggett on the inbounds, gets it to Lara. He'll have to beat the pressure of Jennings. Gets it across half court. Liggett, top of the key. Strong comes out to help with the pressure. Strong, corner to Lara. And a travel on Lara. Boy, he got called for that last night at Haven, that little hop step before he gets going. He's got such springs in those legs, sometimes you can't turn them off.
They're wound tight, that's for sure.
Creston Poor checking into the ballgame for the first time tonight. Barker will get a breather. Liggett on Heinz Turner. Challenged at the rim, and Morrell swats it away.
Big block from Morrell right there.
Now can the Greenbacks turn it into some offense? They need to put some points up. The Spartans on a 4-0 run to start this quarter. Lara on the perimeter, stripped away from Heinz Turner. Heinz Turner trying to get to the rim against Lara, and he does. Turner with 11 points, leads all scorers. Strong working to get the ball in, finds Poor on the baseline, picked up by Johnson. That full court pressure just slows everything down. The Greenbacks slow to get the offensive set started when you've got to contend with the pressure full court. Strong needs some help and a travel. Push from behind.
Pushing all over him.
Boy, Coach Batten wants it as well. Yes, he was leaned into from the backside. Made him stumble forward, and the whistle comes from the stumble, not the pressure.
It's kind of like the pressure from the backside of him being on his back kind of forced him to fall forward a little bit and drag his pivot foot.
So the Spartans on a 6-0 run have extended their lead 27-16, 5:55 to play here in this second quarter. Greenbacks trying to slow them down. Lara, perimeter, jump shot. Boy, tough shot from Kamari Jennings.
Miss, do they?
Laura right side, goes back to Liggett, center court. Liggett defended by Bond, trying to get into the paint. Does so, draws the whistle, can't finish, but he'll go to the free throw line. Cade Liggett continues to do such a good job of getting the ball to the rim. Don't see him shoot from the perimeter. That's not his sweet spot, but when he gets it on the perimeter, he is looking to attack. Now at the free throw line. Does not fall.
One thing to note, I believe Arlie Morello has only attempted one shot in this first
just
half
been a
so
tough
far.
matchup for him against Hines Turner. But at some point in this ball game, the Greenbacks offense has got to find a way to get Morrell into this ball game. Liggett goes 0-2 at the free throw line. Spartans on the rebound out front. Morrell on the perimeter defending, not where you want him. Spartans trying to dump it down low. Barker nearly comes away with the steal. Back in the hands of Drumright. Kick out to Batiste, drive in, travel on the Spartans. Farrell going to check into the ball game for Cade Liggett.
Back up for the Greenbacks at 25, Bo Farrell.
Or Farrell, as some call him. Farrell on the inbounds, tipped out of bounds. Pressured by Shad Issa. Trying to find Morrell, but Issa a hand on it, tipped it away. It'll stay with the Greenbacks on the baseline.
Titus being sidelined right now with 2 fouls has been tough on the Greenbacks, as he's such an excellent ball handler, bringing the ball up the court against this type of pressure.
Barker able to bring it up safely, comes back center court to Farrell. Farrell hands it to Poor, thought about the three, nearly walked inside, got rid of it to Laura. Laura to Farrell right side, now to Morrell, top of the key. Poor gonna try a deep three, back of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Spartans. Look out, they wanna run. Greenbacks have numbers back to defend. The Spartans in the paint, kick out. Jennings thought about the three, now he'll pull it out and reset. Takes a look back at Coach Schmidt, draws up the offense that they want. 4:35 to play here in the second. Spartans with a 13-point lead, 29-16. And ball on the court. Laura now has numbers. Him and Barker running right and left. Laura, nice feedback to Barker, and he finishes. Great look from Carlito Laura. Got the defender in the air and then wrapped it around his waist, back to Barker. Barker now on the other end trying to defend Johnson. Corner three on the way. Good from Kamari Jennings. Barker across half court and a whistle. Johnson defending Barker, a little too much contact. Picks up his first foul.
Back in for the Spartans, number 1, Sebastian Hines Turner.
Strong to inbounds. Morrell comes out and gets it. Morrell still looking to get going in this ball game. Sets the screen for Barker now. Barker one dribble, needs help. Strong, the defender blows by. Can he take advantage of it? Into the paint, dumped down over Morrell's hands, out of bounds.
You've got to give the Collegiate Spartans credit. Their defense is really pressuring our boys right now and kind of got them out of rhythm.
Spartan ball coming back the other way. 3:30 to play here in the second quarter. Hines Turner, the pump fake, got Morrell into the air, off the dribble, back of the rim, shot no good, but there for his own rebound. Put back second time, doesn't go. Third chance, gets it back. Now he'll slow it down, top of the key. A couple missed opportunities for the Greenbacks, picking up a defensive board there. Spartans working around the perimeter. Get it in the hands of Jennings. He'll direct traffic with strong defending. Jennings to Drumright, kick out. Puts it on the court, drive in, lays it up and in. Jai Johnson, another bucket. Spartans on top 34-18, 2:50 to play here in the second. Strong across half court. Comes right side to Farrell. He hands it off to Barker. Morrell on the perimeter, guarded by Hines Turner. Kick out, Strong, doesn't like the three. Goes back to Morrell. Morrell, nice jump stop through the lane. Good, Morrell with his first bucket of the night comes at the 2:25 mark of the second quarter. Spartans working around the perimeter. Into the hands of Batiste. Batiste, dribble drive against Barker. Good defense, not there. Kick out to Jai Johnson. He'll try a three. Back of the rim. Rebound chased down. Goes to the Greenbacks.
Got lucky on that one. They're getting quite a few second chance opportunities, and they just missed that cue there, and it was a great hustle by Strong on the backside to chase that ball and get it off of a Spartan defender.
And that's not something you see an opposing team do very often, is get second and third chance opportunities against a paint that is usually dominated by Arlie Morrell. Liggett on the sideline, got to find somebody. Had Barker, didn't go with him. Morrell comes back to help. Strong now out in front of everybody. Left side, lays it in for two. Good fast break for the Greenbacks. Strong, the first Greenback into double digits. He's got 11, cuts the lead to 12. Bond will back it out, hand it to Hines Turner. Morrell comes out to defend. Hines Turner trying to get by him, and a whistle on the floor, either Liggett or Morrell, and they're going to get Arlie Morrell for his second.
Spartans really look to go one-on-one and just get downhill. Pretty. That's about their whole offense, is just a dribble penetration and a kick out if they have to.
With the athletes that they have on the court, they know at some point they're going to get a mismatch that they like. Into the backcourt to Hines Turner. Morrell thought the Greenbacks were coming away with it. Now they do. Barker and Morrell running. Morrell goes up around the rim but can't haul in the alley-oop, and now it's the Spartans back the other way. Hines Turner against Poor. A lot of contact, and they're going to say a blocking foul on Poor underneath the rim. The basket will count. Poor will get credited with the foul, and Hines Turner credited with the point.
His first, team's third.
Hines Turner at the free throw line where he's been perfect tonight. A chance for one more here, and the and one play. Free throw goes.
They are still perfect from the line.
Poor now picked up by Hines Turner, full length of the court. Strong, and Hines Turner comes away with the steal. Takes a look, has Morrell defending, and Morrell, his third foul comes on the at the rim
felt
defense.
Like he was pretty straight up, and that official almost had his whistle blown before there was even any play made.
And that'll change the game for this Greenback team. Morrell with his third foul. Substitutions comes to the table. Hines Turner goes right back to the free throw line. That's a heads-up play by Hines Turner, though. He knew he had Morrell with the only one there to defend.
Got 1:16 left in the second quarter here. Spartans on top, 38-22.
Morrell and Poor will check out of the ball game as Farrell and Laura check back in, and Hines Turner, one more free throw on the way. That free throw short, the first miss of the day for the Spartans at the line. Strong back, pushing the pace. Left side, Laura tipped out of bounds off the Spartans. It'll stay with the Greenbacks. Farrell on the sideline. Barker goes into the backcourt to get it. Barker picked up by Bond, working off the screen, picks up his dribble, needs some help. Liggett comes out to provide it. Under 60 to play here in the second quarter. Liggett jump stop into the paint and gets a shot up. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. Foul against Shad Issa.
Foul number 11, Shad Issa. His first, team's third.
Another chance for Liggett here at the free throw line. First one falls short. Second free throw, that one rattles out as well. So Liggett struggled from the free throw line here in this first half. Spartans with 45 seconds to play. Hines Turner picked up by Lara. Step back three on the way, good. That is an unguardable shot.
Yeah, that's impressive.
And tipped from behind. Hines Turner sends it out of bounds. tracking down strong. Ball stays with the Greenbacks. It'll be Liggett running the offense, top of the key. Hands it off to Farrell. Farrell trying to get to the baseline. Good spin move. Somehow gets the shot to fall. A little bit of English on that ball. And Bo Farrell will go to the line for the and one.
Foul number 0, Mason Bond, his second. Team's 4.
Bond picks up his second foul. Farrell at the free throw line. Good. Farrell with a good three-point play. Spartans can play for the last shot. Shot clock turned off, 20 seconds showing on the game clock. Jennings walks it across half court. Lara awaits him. Top of the key, Jennings off the dribble. Hits the court, Lara puts it on the floor. Hines Turner a deep three. Back of the rim, doesn't go. And a shot at the whistle. No good, no whistle. And at the end of one half of play, the Spartans on top 41-25. We'll be back. Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show coming up when we return.
Are you interested in building a new home or remodeling your current one? If so, give J.A. Knight & Sons a call today. This is Chase Scully with J.A. Knight & Sons, and we are the area's premier general contractor and have been serving the Pratt and surrounding area for over 50 years with superior quality and attention to detail. We specialize in high-end residential and commercial construction and have now expanded our services to include pre-engineered metal buildings. J.A. Knight & Sons is a proud supporter of Greenback Athletics and would like to help turn your next dream into reality.
Exceptional dentistry, right in your neighborhood. At Pratt Family Dental, Dr. Carson Hopkins and Dr. Stephen Coons are here to keep your smile healthy and bright. From routine cleanings to advanced care, our team has the expertise and technology to handle all your dental needs with comfort and confidence. Because at Pratt Family Dental, it's not just about teeth, it's about family, trust, and smiles that last a lifetime. Call today to schedule your appointment with Dr. Hopkins or Dr. Coons. Pratt Family Dental, where exceptional care meets friendly faces.
Are you a sports fan looking for a great place to grab a bite to eat? Look no further than Legends Cafe, located in Pratt, Kansas, on Highway 54. Legends is open 6 days a week and serves up mouth-watering burgers, fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, and much more. And don't forget about their daily specials. Legends is proud to support Greenback sports and all the local teams. So whether you're celebrating a big win or just need to refuel after the game, Legends has you covered. Come on down to Legends, and we'll take care of the rest.
At Timish Electric, we light up your world with reliable and efficient electrical services. Our team of skilled and certified electricians is dedicated to providing top-notch service for all your electrical needs. From residential, commercial, or industrial needs, we ensure your electrical systems are safe, reliable, and up to code. Contact us today at 620-672-9334 to schedule a consultation. Timish Electric, proudly serving Pratt and the surrounding areas electrical needs for over 25 years.
Welcome back to the Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show here on Thunder Country. Not very many times do we say it. The Greenbacks trail at half, 41-25 here after one half of play. And this collegiate team has been everything that they have been advertised to be. Fast, athletic, in-your-face pressure. And the Greenbacks have done well at times, but have just not found a way to put together a string of offensive possessions and get themselves back into this game.
Yeah, their defense from the Spartans has been phenomenal. Just their quickness, their ability, their basketball IQ. I do love how Cade Liggett is really attacking hard and using his strength to get down low, get to the rim. One thing in the second half that we're going to have to get going if we are going to have a chance of coming back is getting our big Arlie Morrell started.
Yeah, Morrell held to only 2 points in that first half, held scoreless in the first quarter, picked up his first bucket at the 2:25 mark in the second quarter. But it's been a tough matchup. The matchup between Arlie Morrell and Sebastian Hines Turner, heavily favored in Hines Turner's way at this point. Hines Turner with 18 points through the first half, Morrell with 2. Now Morrell got into a little bit of foul trouble where he had to back off. 3 fouls, I believe, right?
Yes, he has
3 fouls.
Yes.
Picked up his 3rd foul late into that second quarter. So that changes the Greenbacks not only offensively but defensively dramatically when you look at Morrell off the court for a stretch of time, and they can't take advantage of what he's provided all season long.
Yeah, I mean, just when Morrell's out of the game on the defensive side, because as the Spartans do, they are strictly pretty much a one-on-one downhill.
They like the matchups.
And, you always have that luxury of trying to have Morrell on your backside to protect the rim. But this is a different caliber of team that can play above the rim as well with Morrell and Hines Turner.
And what we've seen so much from this Greenback team throughout the season is second chance opportunities, third chance opportunities where Morrell's there to clean up the boards on the offensive side on maybe a missed field goal from the other Greenbacks. Morrell's there to clean it up, put it back. This ball game different, not the luxury of being able to occupy the paint however you want to with some of the size that's on the court for the Spartans. And Jennings, boy, his shot off the dribble for the Spartans, he can create it in an instant.
Yep,
it is
very quick.
I think it was a broadcast or two ago, I said you don't see many high school kids who shoot that elbow jumper or have that quick shot off the dribble, pull up inside the three-point line. Kamari Jennings has it. He can get his shot off when he sees a mismatch that he likes and he's got a step on you, he's going to fire.
And just their ball handling ability, they are very comfortable with the ball in their hand. And all 10 of them that have played so far, I'm not even sure, kind of lost track of how many checked in. It's been a lot, but every single one of them looks really comfortable with the ball. And I thought the Greenbacks have done a pretty good job of running them off the three-point line, not letting them get too many open looks. A lot of times that they've had their open 3 looks is on second chance points.
Yeah, and the Greenbacks have done a good job getting the ball up the court. You knew coming into this ball game, one of the things that the Spartans were going to do were pressure you the full length of the court. One of Coach Schmidt's philosophy is they want the game to move faster than the opponent can handle. The Greenbacks have done a good job handling it, but just it wastes so much time getting the ball up the court and then getting into that offensive set, and the defense never backs off once you get past half court.
Yeah, there was a couple times in the first half where we were at that 8-9 second getting it across half court, and that's just running your shot clock down even farther where you're having a hard time getting your offensive sets rolling.
Really makes you speed things up. So it has been a fast-paced first half. It's been good basketball. Spartans lead it 41-25. When we come back, more of the Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show here on Thunder Country.
Mead Lumber in Pratt is looking better than ever. Stop by and see our brand new renovations with the same friendly faces you know and trust. Whether you're tackling a big project or just need supplies for the weekend, Mead Lumber has you covered with quality products and expert service. We're proud to be a part of this community and even more proud to support the hardworking athletes of Pratt High School. Mead Lumber, building relationships, building Pratt.
To keep your equipment running, count on BTI for bulk oil delivered directly to your farm. Now BTI delivers 3 times the product, and it's quicker than ever. Our trucks travel up to 150 miles from any of our 6 stores, delivering premium oil, hydraulic fluid, and DEF, up to 1,500 gallons in just 30 minutes. It's another way to save you time and money. Call any of our 6 BTI locations or visit btioil.com. BTI, our family in partnership with your family.
For your fine dining experience, be sure to stop at Club DS in downtown Pratt, Western Kansas's premier steakhouse for over 50 years. They'll serve you the best with their friendly, attentive staff and home-cooked meal you desire. Also offering a full range of entertainment with live music and karaoke weekend nights. So come for food and stay for fun at Club DS in downtown Pratt. Open 7 nights a week.
This is Chris with Car Auction Real Estate. We've been proudly moving assets since 1965, with locations in Pratt and Larned servicing the surrounding counties.
Jamie here with Car Auction and Real Estate. While our marketing strategies clearly stand out, we stand strong on our principles of integrity, transparency, and reputation in our industry.
Whether it be buying, selling, auction, or appraisal needs, look us up online at carauction.com.
Good luck and go Greenbacks.
Well, welcome back to the Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show here on Thunder Country. Greenbacks trailing 25-41 against the Spartans of Wichita. Both of these teams unbeaten coming in to today's contest. One of them going to come away still unbeaten. Right now it looks like the Spartans have the advantage through one half of play. Heinz Turner is leading the way with 18 points for the Spartans. Jennings also into double digits with 11. Strong has matched that, 11 points for the Greenbacks. Now you need to see the other half of that two-headed monster in Strong and Morrell come to life in this second half, and Morrell's going to have to do it playing with 3 fouls.
He is. That's the one downfall to the second half here, but when you're trailing 16 points at halftime, you still got to go out and give it everything you got.
See what type of adjustments Coach Batten made at the half. Again, I felt like it was played a pretty good half. Need to find a way to get into your offense a little bit more in this second half, I think. That first half, it felt like you were forced into doing what Collegiate wanted you to do, and that's what they tried to do.
Yeah, I mean, they did a great job of it. Like I said, I don't know if we ran a set play yet or had one successfully. A lot of it's been taking it off the dribble, and that's usually not the Greenbacks' MO. They're kind of a set offense, runs through Morrell. And I haven't seen a whole lot the first half.
No, just a lot of ball movement around the perimeter that has been tightly contested. And Coach Batten talks so much about how important ball movement is. If you can get that third swing of the ball, it usually will collapse that backside defense. And the Greenbacks just have not been able to do that yet in this first half. It will be second half action. Collegiate will get the ball to start this second half. They'll be going left to right on your radio dial. And they come into this half with a 41-25 point lead. We are underway here at Newman University. Greenbacks trying to come out and start this second half strong. Nearly forced a turnover on Batiste. Gets it back, drives to the paint, and a travel.
There's Morrell's presence in the paint. He went up to challenge that shot and wasn't quite expecting him to be there and made him turn the ball over.
Now the Greenbacks once again have to answer with this full court pressure from the Spartans. Get the ball into Barker. Barker picked up by Bond. Everybody else backs off. And an offensive foul on Barker. Threw that arm out, and Bond did a good job selling it.
Yeah, he sold it.
Offensive foul number 4, Tyler Barker, his second.
Barker picks up his second foul early here in the third quarter, and the Spartans going to get the ball right back after a good defensive possession by the Greenbacks. They go to Heinz Turner, picked up by Strong. Forced to the baseline, has to bring it back top of the key. Jennings picked up by Titus again, that one-on-one style of play, trying to do it here. The switch now, Titus picked up Heinz Turner. Turner going to try to take advantage of that, and the Greenbacks come away with the steal. Up ahead to Strong. Barker on the far side. Strong will go to the free throw line. And Bond will pick up his third foul, I believe. Mason Bond picks up his third. Caleb Strong heads to the free throw line. First free throw from Strong, good. Jai Johnson going to check into the ball game now for Bond after picking up that third foul. Second free throw. Strong goes 2 of 2 at the free throw line. .18 to play here in the third quarter. 41-27 Wildcats on top. Spartans on top. Tipped around down low, stays with the Spartans. Back out to Heinz Turner, picked up by Barker. Wants to take him one-on-one. Dribble drive in, Barker hits the floor, and Heinz Turner hits the shot.
I think if he maybe sold that one like the play before, he might have got an offensive foul on that.
Heinz Turner at 20 points on the afternoon for the Spartans. Parker, Titus back the other way. Morrell hands it off to Liggett. Liggett, nothing there. Ball goes off his foot. Chased down, keeps it alive for the Greenbacks. Barker now looking to get into the paint. The floater off the rim. Morrell there. Put back. Doesn't go. Still tipped around. Liggett this time can't bring it down, and it's the Spartans out front running. And a lay-in at the rim by A.J. Batiste.
2-point basket, number 3, A.J. Batiste.
There was those second chance opportunity points that the Greenbacks needed that first half. Couldn't convert on them on that last possession. And the Spartans got out and ran. Now Now Morrell on the perimeter trying to back in Heinz Turner. Heinz Turner strips it away, comes away with the steal, and he's looking up ahead again. Batiste at the rim finishes for 2 more.
2 more basketball on 3, A.K. Batiste.
Spartans increase the lead 47-27. Titus in the paint, gets tied up now, has to kick it out to Liggett. Liggett, Morrell set up on that low block. Can he do anything with it? Triple teamed, kick out into the hands of Strong. Back to Liggett, shot clock at 12. Strong, Liggett in the paint, he'll take it to the rim and finish. Cade Liggett once again. Another great take from Cade Liggett to get to the rim and to the free throw line. Bucket's good.
One thing that I have not seen this year out of the Greenbacks that they're struggling with tonight is just catching the ball cleanly tonight. And I feel like it's just that pressure that the Spartans are going. We have to really go meet the pass with 2 hands. You really can't do that one-hand deal.
Liggett can't hit the free throw to make it a 3-point play. Heinz Turner pulls the rebound down, keeps it himself up the court. Behind the back, step back, long 2. Back of the rim, not there, but Drumright keeps the possession alive with the offensive board. Now Batiste again trying to get to the rim. Strong pulls down the rebound, looking ahead to see if he has numbers. Going to take it himself into the paint, and he'll go to the free throw line. See who that foul goes against. Sebastian Heinz Turner, his second. Strong back to the free throw line. Hits the front end. Well, one thing is clear. If you have a fast break opportunity and want to get to the rim, you have got to do it with conviction.
Yeah.
You are going to be challenged
all
the
no
way
doubt
to the
in your
rim.
mind. Yep.
You've got to make up your mind to get to the rim. Strong goes 2-2 at the free throw line. He's got 15 on the night, and he'll get a little breather as Carlito Laura checks back into the ball game for the Greenbacks. 47-31, Spartans with a 16-point lead, 5:05 to play here in the third. Jennings on the perimeter. Now goes far side to Johnson. Johnson, a tough shot, can't finish. Farrell can't pull the ball down, and the putback good by Drumright, and another ball.
Second chance points, and another ball just kind of went through the hands.
Through the hands of Farrell. Going to turn into a 3-point play, likely for the Spartans here. What should have been a defensive rebound for the Greenbacks.
Yeah, he did everything right on the backside for that rebound besides just grab the ball, I guess.
At the free throw line, Drumright knocks it down. Titus across half court, doesn't use the screen from Farrell, wants to take it himself, draws the contact. And Titus will go to the free throw line. Maddox Drumright picks up his second.
His second, team's 4.
Back of the rim.
And for the Spartans, number 0, Mason Bond.
And Mason Bond will check back into the ball game for the Spartans.
Back in for the Greenbacks, number 33, Caleb Strong.
Titus, second free throw good, and they're going to wave it off, say he stepped on the line. Boy, the unforced errors just continue for the Greenbacks. You've got to control the controllables. Bond now across half court. Batiste picked up by Lara, gets by him. Challenged by Morrell, and Morrell blocks it at the rim. Titus out front running, left side to Strong. Strong lays it in for 2. Here come the Spartans back the other way. You've got to get back and defend, and the Greenbacks nearly do. Tip it around. Spartans come away with it on the perimeter. Heinz Turner drops in another 3. Boy, it looked like the Greenbacks were going to come away with that loose ball underneath the rim. And the Spartans, their lead back up to 20, 53-33. Lara trying to get by the defense on the perimeter, finds Liggett. Liggett into the paint, jump stop, miscommunication between him and Morrell, now finds him down low. Morrell, tough shot, goes up and finishes. That's what the Greenbacks need to see more of. Bond coming back the other way, gets it on the perimeter, pump fake, nearly swiped away, and the whistle.
Oh,
boy,
man.
the contact came from the Spartans' own player. Titus swatted that ball loose, and then Bond collided with Heinz Turner, and they get
that
Titus for the call.
Kind of a loose ball, and the Spartans guy ran into Titus.
Titus picks up his third, team third foul as well. Checking in for the Spartans for the first time tonight, Corbin Wiley. It'll be Spartan ball. They go into the backcourt to Jennings. 3:30 to play here in the third quarter. Spartans on top, 53-35. Pull-up jumper from Jennings, not good. Titus had the rebound, but poked from behind, and the Spartans come away with it. Heinz Turner, a shoulder into Titus. That one, the offensive foul goes the Greenbacks' way.
I ain't gonna lie, I got a little nervous on it.
Sebastian Heinz Turner picks up his third. Substitution, A.J. Batiste gonna check in for Heinz Turner after picking up that third foul.
Checking in for the Spartans, number 3, A.J. Batiste.
Strong into the backcourt to Titus. Picked up by Wiley, gets it across the half-court line. Morrell hanging back to help out.
A lot of standing around.
Hands it to Liggett. Liggett off his foot, ball into the backcourt. It'll be a Greenback turnover, an unforced turnover again. Under 3 to play here in the third quarter. Jennings slowing things down now for this Spartan offense. Picked up by Liggett. Beyond the perimeter, goes left side. Wiley swings it near side to Drumright. Nice dribble in. Issa too strong over the rim, but Drumright there to clean it up. Hands it down to Wiley, and he'll put it in for 2.
2-point basketball, 20, Corbin Wiley.
Strong doing a good job getting by Drumright, and Drumright fouls, trying to play catch-up defense.
That will be the 5th foul on the Spartans. I believe Strong will be going to the line.
Third foul on Drumright. And that will send Caleb Strong to the free throw line. Strong at the line, good.
Strong having a solid night tonight.
18 points on the night for Caleb Strong. Second free throw goes as well. Strong again, 2 of 2 at the free throw line. Jennings and Batiste up top for the Spartans. Batiste trying to penetrate. Nice jump stop, turns and finishes.
That was good defense by Liggett. Just a great shot that went in.
2:18 to play, puts the Spartans on top 55-37, and a full timeout taken from Coach Schmidt. We'll be back, more Greenback basketball here on Thunder Country.
Escape into your ultimate outdoor getaway with the help of Uni Landscapes, your local full-service landscape design and construction company specializing in landscapes, hardscapes, patios, sprinkler systems, water features, and snow removal services. They create your dream space by incorporating design elements unique to you and your family. Uni Landscapes serves Pratt and the surrounding area and is open Monday through Friday. Call 620-672-3301 to transform your outdoor space today.
Need proof that Pratt has something for you? Living in Pratt is second to none with a fitness center, added new wings on an already impressive regional medical center, even an art museum. Pratt has dynamic downtown shopping, lots of hunting and fishing, and over 200 acres for outdoor lovers. Pratt is a great place to work and raise a family with beautiful older homes and new developments. Progressive, proud, and visionary. Proof that Pratt has something for you.
Welcome back. Third quarter action here in Newman University. Greenbacks trail at 57-37 against the unbeaten Spartans of Wichita Collegiate. Be Greenback ball after that timeout. Titus across half court, picked up by Jennings. Comes left side to Strong. Strong leading the way for the Greenbacks. He's got 19. Now trying to get Morrell going down low. Spins, fires off the mark. Jennings picked up by Liggett. Hands it to Wiley. Top of the key, gives it back to Jennings. Jennings going to back out, reset with 15 on the shot clock. Trying to get a step on Barker. Barker doing a good job defending, but Jennings able to get that shot off. Spins it out of the rim. Morrell pulls it down. Up ahead, Strong finishes at the rim. Good vision from Marley Morrell. Outlet pass the full length of the court to Caleb Strong. Batiste back the other way. Strong defending, step back jumper from the elbow. Liggett pulls down the rebound. And the Greenbacks string together a couple possessions with points. Titus pushing it up the court against Wiley. Wants to come left side. Gets it in the hands of Strong. Strong's having a great night for the Greenbacks. Back to Liggett. Liggett passes on the three. That's just not his game. That's his game. The step through jumper at the rim doesn't go, but he'll go to the line.
Foul number 11, John Issa, his third.
Issa picks up his third foul, and Liggett will go to the free throw line. First shot from Liggett falls. Johnson will check back into the game for the Spartans. Liggett 1 of 2 at the line. This is the second. The Spartans pull down the rebound. Johnson picked up by Lara. Goes back top of the key to Batiste. Swings it to Jennings' side on the left. Gets it right back. Liggett trying to defend. Batiste gets in the air. Shot doesn't go. Morrell backside pulls it down, looking to push it up ahead again. This time to Barker, and puts the ball on the sideline. Did he not see it the first time?
I don't know.
Boy, it took an awful long look like there was going to be a chalk mark. It's like Wimbledon. No ball mark on the court. Call stands, goes the Spartans' way.
One second difference in the game clock and the shot clock, so it'll be interesting to see if the Spartans hold for the last shot.
They've got a 17-point lead, 57 to
like
40.
they are.
Titus out defending Jennings. .12 on the game clock. Jennings waiting to start the offense, clearing out the perimeter, or the inside. Jennings now gets to work against Titus. There's that step back jumper from the elbow, good. At the end of 3, the Spartans will take a 19-point lead to start the fourth quarter, 59 to 40. Your score, you're listening to Greenback Basketball here on Thunder Country.
Looking for a dealership you can trust? Doug Gray Chevrolet in Pratt is your hometown destination for quality vehicles and exceptional service. From brand new Chevrolets to dependable, pre-owned options, you'll find the perfect fit for your lifestyle and budget. Their friendly, knowledgeable team makes buying easy, and their service department keeps you running strong long after the sale. When you want honesty, value, and a better way to buy, choose Doug Gray Chevrolet in Pratt. Experience the difference today.
When it comes to your health, trust Grace Clinic and Urgent Care in Pratt, conveniently located at 920 East 1st Street. Grace Clinic proudly serves Pratt and the surrounding area. Family nurse practitioner McKaylee Kirby provides primary care, urgent care, and sports physicals, and is accepting new patients and walk-ins. Open Monday through Friday, except Tuesdays, from 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to noon. Call 620-388-3086 today. That's Grace Clinic and Urgent Care, caring for your family close to home.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action here in Newman University. The Greenbacks trailing by 19. Unfamiliar territory for Coach Batten and this Greenback team. 59 to 40 your score. Spartans on top. Morrell in the paint. Nearly gets it to go and one. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Foul number 11, John Issa.
Foul goes against Shad Issa, his 4th.
Team's first.
Morrell at the free throw line, knocks down the first. I believe his first trip to the free throw line all night. Second free throw rattles out. Heinz Turner nearly loses the ball. Looks like he may have taken a finger to the eye, holding his face there. Got to reset things. Not sure what the conversations are. I think Coach Patton's saying he needs to come out of the game if play was stopped because of an injury. It'll be Spartan ball. Jennings at the half court, picked up by Lara. And that quick first step at Jennings. Has to dump it off to Bond. Bond now working against Lara after the switch. Goes up high to Heinz Turner at the half court mark. Strong picking up Heinz Turner, working off the dribble, good. Ball handling by Heinz Turner, and the foul from Strong as Heinz Turner tried to make his move to the rim.
Foul number 33, Caleb Strong. His second, team's first.
They said that it was going to be on the floor.
Heinz Turner, tough to defend. He can score from anywhere, and he's got the handles to get where he wants to go. Gets it back, top of the key, now Titus. Defending, Titus forces the tie up on the court, and the jump ball.
Stays with the Spartans.
It will stay with the Spartans, but that fight never leaves this Greenback team. Bond to inbounds on the sideline right in front of the Greenback bench. Heinz Turner calling for it. And goes back in the hands of Jennings. Jennings against Lara, able to get him to step back. Wow,
man, good
impressive.
defense. Just he's knocking him down.
Strong picked up by Heinz Turner, gets across half court safely. Now tries to set up the offense for the Greenbacks. Into the corner to Lara. Morrell down on the blocks, turns, and an offensive foul. Morrell not sure what he's supposed to do.
Coach
just
Patton's
turning,
even asking for the flop.
And wants the flop warning.
Not going to get it.
Morrell picks up his fourth foul on that questionable call. Jennings again against Lara, same spot, and the travel called this time slipped a little bit trying to stop. 6:31 to play. Spartans on top 61-41 here in the fourth quarter. Titus in the corner after the inbounds. Backing off the pressure from Issa. Gets by it, swings it to Strong left side. Strong had that early three. 2 threes in that first quarter. Haven't seen one from him since. Titus, the entry pass to Morrell, and Heinz Turner will pick up a foul trying to get around Morrell. So Heinz Turner and Morrell both playing with 4 fouls for their respective teams. Fourth team foul on the Spartans. Excuse me, second. Caleb Strong at the baseline will inbounds for the Greenbacks after some substitutions from Coach Schmidt. Strong into Morrell. Goes and gets it right back from him. He'll try an elbow jumper of his own. Good. Caleb Strong having a great game. He's got 23 on the night for the Greenbacks, but they trail it by 18 here at the 6-minute mark in the fourth. Left side, drum right. Back into the hands of Johnson. Johnson to Batiste. Batiste trying to get by Liggett, and a foul on the floor against Liggett.
Foul number 5, Cade Liggett. His
Third
first,
team foul on the
team's third.
Greenbacks. Liggett's first foul. Jennings comes out and gets it after the inbounds. Picked up by Titus. Titus, good defense. Jennings, an off-balance shot.
Oh, my.
And the whistle, I feel like the whistle just came from the result, not from the contact. Jennings was off balance.
I'll say that time he was a little out of control and just lost his balance. And it was good defense, and they just got the foul called on him.
Titus picks up his 4th foul. So Morrell and Titus both playing with 4 fouls. A few of them you could call questionable. Yeah. At the free throw line, Jennings knocks down the first free throw.
I think he's been perfect from the charity stripe tonight as well.
Second free throw on the way. I like that. Trying the old broadcaster jinx on him, just didn't work.
I don't think I said it fast enough.
Strong now bringing the ball up the court, defended by Johnson. Hands it off. Titus going to try a 3 from the left wing. Front of the rim doesn't go. Morrell tips it back to Strong. Right side to Barker. Strong entry pass to Morrell. Morrell turns that over-the-shoulder shot that he likes. Doesn't fall. Liggett there. Put back. Goes! Cade Liggett will go to the line after the make.
Liggett did a fantastic job there when Morrell was on the near side block. He snuck in on the backside and got perfect position and went up strong and finished.
Now he'll have a chance for the and one at the free throw line. Got it to fall. The foul was against Drumright, his 4th foul of the contest. Liggett into double digits with 10 on the night for the Greenbacks. Jennings across half court. Sets up the offense with Batiste. Batiste tied up, kick out, Jennings the travel. That little jump step, they got Lara for it earlier.
Yep.
Tightened it up on Jennings there. Barker picked up by Bond to bring the ball up the court for the Greenbacks. Got to watch that push off. They've called it once, and you can see him getting that arm extended. Coach Schmidt wanting the call, and a miscommunication between Titus and Barker. Ball sails out of bounds.
Yeah, Morrell had really good position down low right there, and I think they were trying to feed it into him and just didn't have the opportunity to do it.
Well, a turnover puts the ball back in the hands of the Spartans. 4:40 to play here in this 4th quarter. Jennings top of the key, slow to set up the offense for the Spartans here. Picking which side to attack. And a timeout coming from Coach Schmidt. Didn't see anything he liked there with Jennings top of the key, defended by Barker. He'll take a 30-second timeout. And boy, the Greenbacks felt like they're just a couple buckets away from making this game interesting.
Yes,
you know, if they could close that gap at 63 to 46 right now, if they could get into the 50s and hold the Spartans scoreless while they get there and turn this into a 13-point game, then it's like, okay, we can feel some momentum, but we just haven't felt that wave of momentum get established for the Greenbacks yet.
No, the problem right now is the clock is not our friend with 4:25 shown in the 4th quarter. It's kind of, we're getting into that crunch time where you're just going to run out of time.
And you've seen the ball handling skills of Jennings to close out that 3rd quarter. He held it for the full 30 seconds of that shot clock before executing the offense. And they've got the capability, if they want to keep that ball away from you, they've got the ball handlers to do it. It'll be Spartan ball out of the timeout. 4:25 to play here in the 4th. And they go in the backcourt to Jennings. Swing it to Hines Turner. Hines Turner against Morrell. Both of them playing with 4, and Hines Turner takes him to the rim and finishes for 2 more.
2-point basket, number 1, Sebastian Hines Turner.
Titus working against Jennings into the corner to Liggett. Morrell backing down Hines Turner. There's that floater over the shoulder. Got the roll and it falls.
2-point basket, number 20, Harley Morrell.
Now you can't just score. You've got to defend. You can't match them bucket for bucket at this point in the ball game. You've got to put together some defensive stops if you're the Greenbacks. And the Spartans working the ball around the perimeter, knowing that the clock is their friend, using the majority of this shot clock to just waste time. Hines Turner, he'll try a 3 with 12 showing on the shot clock. Titus pulls down the board. Strong, and a hand in there by Batiste. Puts the ball back in the rim
2-point basket, number 3.
for the Spartans. Just another ball that felt like through the hands of the Greenbacks. Yep. Barker going to dribble drive all the way. Nice take from Kyler Barker.
2-point basket, number 4, Kyler Barker.
67-50 your score. Spartans on top. Under 3 to play here in the fourth. Jennings top of the key. Going to slow down the offense for the Spartans here. Goes left side to Johnson. Heinz Turner comes out to get it. Morrell out to defend. Yeah, nobody inside the paint.
No, they're really not starting their offense until it gets underneath 10 on the shot clock.
And Leggett diving in there trying to tie it up, and he does. Jump ball.
Back to the Greenbacks.
Good hustle play from Cade Liggett. Heinz Turner had his back to Liggett, and Liggett took the opportunity to sneak in there and get his hands on that ball. Strong now, trouble getting the ball in, finds Barker. Barker working the ball up the court, nearly gets to the rim again. Strong gonna try a three, good! Caleb Strong knocks his third three-point bucket down.
Little momentum.
And a 30-second timeout from Coach Batten. 56-67 your score at the 2:20 mark. Caleb Strong leading the way for the Greenbacks. He's got 26, a season high for Caleb Strong.
He's had an impressive outing tonight against a defense like this. You got to give him credit for everything that he's got to do tonight. He had to earn it. It wasn't freebies.
The Greenbacks trying to use this 30-second timeout to put together that start of that momentum off of that big three-point make from Caleb Strong. They trail it by, well, now they've got the board again. A magical 3 points has just appeared on the board. It was 53-66 going into the timeout, and somebody scored in that timeout.
There we go. There was a lot going on with the scoreboard.
There, they got it correct. 53-67 is your score. The Spartan ball. Greenbacks will show full court pressure now. This is where you pull out all the stops now if you're Coach Batten and this Greenback team. A walk from Jennings, no whistle. Spartans get it up ahead. Underneath, backside rebound, tipped out of bounds. It'll go to the Greenbacks.
Yeah, you can tell Coach Schmidt for the Spartans wasn't too happy with that quick three-point attempt, but that bounces into the Greenbacks' favor.
That was one of the rare possessions. We haven't seen the Spartans use that clock to their advantage. Greenbacks get it back. Can they do something with it? Barker, the dribble drive, hands it off to Titus. Do they get it in the hot hand of Caleb Strong or feed it to Morrell? Trying to do both right now. Morrell on that low block. He'll go up. Oh, they're going to say
it on the floor. Oh, my.
So the shot,
no, they did call it good.
Well, I thought the original signal was on the floor as well.
I thought he was pointing down. Maybe he was pointing at the bucket. It was good. Maybe we jumped the gun there.
I agree with you, though. I thought the signal was on the floor. So Morrell will go to the free throw line for the and one. Got it to go.
Full court
little
pressure
bit of a
again.
run here for the Greenbacks. An 8-0 run. Can they keep it going? Heinz Turner back to Jennings. Jennings back to Heinz Turner. Double teamed Barker. The body in front, and it'll be a foul on Kyler Barker.
He was in really good position right there.
Just didn't sell it enough.
Yeah.
Kyler Barker is third, team's fifth.
15 foul on the Greenbacks, so it sends Heinz Turner, who's been perfect at the free throw line. That's how you do it. Misses the first.
I think this might have been the first time in your broadcasting career you've done it for the other team, though.
Second free throw attempt on the way. Heinz Turner gets that one to fall.
A full timeout by Coach Schmidt and the Spartans.
1:48 to play, 68-56, Spartans on top, but the Greenbacks, they've got a little something brewing. Don't go anywhere. More Greenback basketball when we return.
On the basketball court, a good offense is the best defense. You can count on me, Jamie Roach, your Farm Bureau agent, to be your family's point guard and defend you against whatever life throws your way. I am there to handle all your auto, home, life, and business insurance needs. Don't wait for the worst to happen when it comes to your insurance. Talk to me, Jamie Roach, today and see how I can help protect what matters most.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Clear, comfortable vision is one of life's greatest blessings. At Maydew Tebow Optometry, Doctors Troy Maydew, Seth Tebow, and Andrew Peaster are committed to helping you maintain healthy eyes and clear vision. Prevention and early intervention are the keys to your eyes, providing that clear and comfortable vision your entire life. Regular comprehensive eye examinations are essential in identifying conditions that can damage your sight. Call us at Maydew Tebow Optometry for an appointment today or visit us at maydewtebow.com.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action, 1:48 to play. 68-56 your score. It'll be Greenback ball after the made free throw from Sebastian Hines-Turner. Titus after the inbounds. Across half court. Come to Liggett near side. Strong and Morrell have been hot for the Greenbacks. And a carry call on Liggett. Boy, I feel like if you're going to justify that, you've got to call it all game long.
It was on the far side of the court, so we really couldn't tell if he caught it on his hip or anything. But
I could tell. It was no carry. Hines-Turner trying to break the full pressure here by the Greenbacks. Gets it across half court. Barker doing a good job defending. Now the whistle comes.
That will put him back to the line to shoot two.
1:27 to play. Greenbacks trying to stitch together a late run in this ball game. That one spins out. Another rare miss for Sebastian Hines-Turner at the free throw line. Second free throw got that one to fall. Hines-Turner with 27 points. Tipped out of bounds. It stays with the Greenbacks. Greenbacks got to push the pace here. Morrell up ahead. Working off the screen from Liggett. Back to Titus. Titus into the corner. Needs some help out to Liggett. Strong. Will he fire? Nope. Barker's got the open three in the corner. Good!
Got it.
Kyler Barker knocks it down. Makes it a 10-point game.
Good ball movement by the Greenbacks on that possession. 1:09 left, 10-point ball game.
Feel like we've got ourselves a game brewing here. Question is, do the Greenbacks have time left?
Yep.
1:09 to play, trail by 10. It has got to be perfectly executed these final 69 seconds to get yourself in position for where you want to be at that final buzzer. 5 team fouls on the Greenbacks, so any fouls is going to send the Spartans to the line, an area on the floor tonight where they've been nearly perfect at the free throw line, so not a weak spot that you can take advantage of.
I was just getting ready to talk about what you just said there. It's kind of one of those catch-22s. Do you start fouling early, but they're such a great shooting free throw shooting team. It's going to make it tough, but you cannot let them just dribble out 35 seconds.
Such good ball handlers as well. Jennings with the ball in his hands.
Once or twice, and then you might have to start fouling.
The Greenbacks put together some defense to get the ball back in their hands. Last 2 minutes of play, the Greenbacks have outscored the Spartans 11-2 to get themselves back into this ball game. But they cannot let up now. 1 minute, 9 seconds remain. Spartans ball on the baseline, full length of the court. Greenbacks going to show full court pressure. Trapping Jennings, gets it back to Hines-Turner. Up ahead to Batiste. Batiste dribbles in now, pulls it back out, and they'll send Batiste to the free throw line. Which I like. Early on, didn't want to send Jennings or Hines-Turner to the free throw line. Wait to get the ball in the hands of somebody else.
Barker picked up his 5th personal foul.
I had him for 3.
Well, this game's just been so intense, Cody, you can't quite keep up.
So Batiste will go to the free throw line.
Doesn't
get it to go. If you're the Greenbacks, that's what you need.
Door still a little bit open.
Second free throw on the way from Batiste. That one rattles out as well. Morrell and Batiste and Hines-Turner fighting for it. And they're going to say off of Heinz Turner. I believe he pointed at Heinz Turner like it was going to say off of him. Boy, the ball was in Heinz Turner's hand. Wow.
Morrell trying to plead his case here, not quite understanding what's going on.
Batiste on the perimeter, back to Heinz Turner. Morrell chasing it down and gets his leg falling on no whistle. Everybody on the court, and the easy call is the jump call. Coach Patton wanting the whistle to be called for all the bodies flying around there. And I feel like the jump ball is the bailout call there.
I think the bad part is if Morrell didn't touch that ball on the backside of the court, it would have been over and back.
And a technical foul called. Boy, and if this is on the Spartans, I don't know. I don't believe
the
it
Greenbacks.
On the coach. They get Coach Patton.
Sometimes you got to plead your case.
And he gets a standing ovation from the Greenback faithful.
Yeah.
Boy, and Coach Patton was seated.
And missed the first free throw. Yeah.
Seated at the time that technical call was called. We knew this game would be full of intensity, and Jennings goes 0-2 at the free throw line.
Still Spartan ball.
And Morrell's saying, I can't foul. He's saying, I've got 4. I can't be the one to foul, letting everybody else on the court know somebody else has got to do it. Strong to Jennings. Trying for the steal, and there the foul comes.
Cross number 5, Dave Liggett, is second.
So that foul from Liggett will send Jennings back to the free throw line. Just went 0-2 at the line. That free throw misses as well.
That door's still a little open as Poor checks into the game for his three-point shooting ability.
Poor has been good beyond the arc for the Greenbacks. Second free throw, Jennings gets that one to fall, puts the Spartans on top by 11.
Checking in for the Spartans, number 11, Chad Issa.
Greenbacks have to hurry. Titus bringing the ball up the court. 45 seconds to play here in the fourth. Morrell on the perimeter. Kick out, Titus, corner three. Rattles out. Boy, that one was halfway down, and Morrell trying for the tie-up. Will foul out of this ball game at the 34-second mark, trying to do everything he could to force that jump ball. And that will be the end of the day for Arlie Morrell. He'll finish with 10 points on the afternoon. And it'll send Mason Bond to the free throw line. Bond at the free throw line, hits the first. Second free throw from Bond goes as well. Bond 2-2 at the free throw line, puts the Spartans on top by 13, 30 seconds to play. Titus right side to Liggett, back to Lara. Poor hesitated on the three, takes the deep two. Now the Spartans up ahead. Batiste, he'll dunk it in, put the cherry on top for the Spartans. Titus up ahead to Strong. Strong takes a look at the clock, and he'll just dribble this one out. Spartans will let him do it. And that will be your final score here on this Saturday afternoon. 74-59. Spartans come away, keep their season unblemished. The Greenbacks handed their first loss of the season, 9-1. They move on from this one, but what a matchup. High intensity, a lot to talk about. We'll talk about it all in the postgame show when we come back here on Thunder Country.
This is Terry from Gatlin Meckler's Pharmacy. On display in our pharmacy is a nice assortment of over-the-counter items and a wide array of medical supplies, which includes knee scooters, walkers, canes, and bathroom items. We bill Medicare for respiratory supplies and immunizations. Our preferred pricing on prescriptions will get you through the door, and our customer service will get you to come back. Be sure to stop in today and see us on Country Club Road in Pratt.
Uh-oh, that's a sound no one wants to hear. Pratt Glass has been helping homes and business owners with everything glass for over 80 years. Whether your business suffered a break-in over the weekend or you're needing to replace old leaky windows, and they also offer automotive glass repairs, automotive details, screens, dragging door adjustments, residential window replacement, storefronts, and 24-hour commercial residency service. Pratt Glass, 210 South Jackson in Pratt, 620-672-6463, or see prattglass.com. It's a fact. A custom cow mineral does not have to cost more. Actually, it might be just what you need to improve your cow herd. The friendly and helpful professionals at Extra Factors in Pratt are available to sit down and discuss your operations needs and goals. From custom protein supplements and liquid protein to bulk commodities and possible mineral formulation. Find it all at Extra Factors. Call 620-672-5616 and speak with Levi Macbeth for all your nutritional needs. Extra Factors. We put the extra into cattle nutrition.
This is Jeff.
And Jared.
At Intergreen Services, proud supporter of the Pratt Greenbacks.
Around here we say one call fixes it all. From HVAC, plumbing, septic, electrical, and even water well service. We're your hometown team you can count on, just like the Greenbacks on game day.
We're proud to stand behind our athletes, our school, and our community.
So when something needs fixing at home, call Intergreen at 620-672-2338 or visit intergreenservices.com.
Intergreen Services, neighbors helping neighbors, always cheering for the Greenbacks.
Welcome back to the Maydew Tebow Optometry post-game show here on Thunder Country. The Greenbacks handed their first loss of the season against the Spartans of Collegiate, 74-59, your final score. And how do you describe that game, Logan? Yeah, watched that game. It was everything as advertised. Collegiate was who we thought they were, and they came out and showed it. And the Greenbacks, it was a good game for the Greenbacks, but what do you take away from that?
You know, I really liked the grit that the boys showed, especially in the second half there, being down, got it back within 10 with a little over a minute left. You know, I know the kind of clock wasn't on their side, but they didn't give up. They kept fighting, and that was just a very good Spartan team. I mean, that's, like I said, everything we expected happened on that court
Boy,
tonight.
and they had some scorers on that team. You know, Heinz Turner led the way. He finished with 27 on the night. Jennings, he could get his shot from anywhere. Boy, he could get you backpedaling. And once he felt even the slightest bit of separation, that step-back jumper from anywhere on the court,
and he
finished
knocked it
with
down.
18. Yeah, knocked it down about from any time he pulled up from it. But the Greenbacks answered. Caleb Strong, his biggest performance of the season, came away with 26 points on the night. And the Spartans made it tough for Morrell tonight. 10 points on the night, a season low for Morrell, but it was one of those games where he had to fight for everything he earned tonight.
It wasn't just Morrell, it was like everybody had to fight tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Liggett had a good night. 10 points for Liggett. All of those dribble driving to the paint. He continues to be aggressive. Anytime he gets the ball, he's looking to get downhill and did a good job. Wasn't intimidated by this Spartan team. Kept with what he's used to keeping with. And the Greenbacks, it'll be interesting talking with Coach Patton post-game, hear his words as we can kind of see him heading his way up to us now. We'll take a quick break, and when Coach Patton gets with us, we'll be back on air and get his thoughts on that ball game. More with Greenback basketball when we return.
Are you interested in building a new home or remodeling your current one? If so, give J.A. Knight & Sons a call today. This is Chase Scully with J.A. Knight & Sons, and we are the area's premier general contractor and have been serving the Pratt and surrounding area for over 50 years with superior quality and attention to detail. We specialize in high-end residential and commercial construction and have now expanded our services to include pre-engineered metal buildings. J.A. Knight & Sons is a proud supporter of Greenback Athletics and would like to help turn your next dream into reality.
Exceptional dentistry, right in your neighborhood. At Pratt Family Dental, Dr. Carson Hopkins and Dr. Stephen Coons are here to keep your smile healthy and bright. From routine cleanings to advanced care, Our team has the expertise and technology to handle all your dental needs with comfort and confidence. Because at Pratt Family Dental, it's not just about teeth, it's about family, trust, and smiles that last a lifetime. Call today to schedule your appointment with Dr. Hopkins or Dr. Coons. Pratt Family Dental, where exceptional care meets friendly faces.
Well, welcome back to the postgame show here on Thunder Country. Now joined by head coach Chris Patton. Coach, the Greenbacks handed their first loss of the season, 74-59, that final score against a team who they are who we thought they were, one of the best teams in the state of Kansas at any level, and they showed it tonight. Overall thoughts on that ball game and what you take away from it?
Oh man, what a game. They are legit. That I told you before the game, they're one of the best teams in the state of Kansas, 1 through 6, and they showed it tonight. They've got a lot of guys that can get downhill and they can get to their spot and they knock down shots. I mean, we didn't get many kills, and that's one thing that we pride ourselves on. And they just had the answers, and they're a really good ball club. But from our perspective, first half we were all out of sorts, and it just took us a while to get used to the press. And we didn't get Arlie down on the block much. Kind of floated on the perimeter early, and then second half we did a much better job. We got it downhill. We got it down in the block. And I thought we did a much better job of getting the ball where it needed to go. And so hey, it was a good measuring stick for us. We're not where we want to be, and but at the same time, our guys showed a lot of grit tonight coming back, and and got it down to 10, and then. It just ended up 15, but we were down 20, 22 there for a while, but our guys kept fighting, kept believing, and ultimately fell a little short, but super proud of our guys.
Talk about that grit a little more. That was something I noticed out there. At no point in that ball game did it look like the Greenbacks let up at any point. Even down 22 at one point, you said, clawed their way back to get within 10 points as the game kind of came to a close, but didn't matter whose face you looked into out there on the court for the Greenbacks. You could see it. They were still engaged in that ball game, ready to fight and do whatever it took to get back in it.
Yeah, they did. I thought the kids fought hard, man. I loved our energy. I loved our look on the bench. I could tell they weren't done. They were still engaged. They were still fighting. And they still believed they could win. 3 minutes. They were the ones asking to go black and press, and I was like, all right, if you guys think you got it in the tank, let's go. And they did, and we got it down to 10, and so yeah, they're a great group, and I told them in the locker room after the game, that's the locker room I want to be in right now, because they're just they're great kids, and they're going to fight, and we'll see what the rest of this season brings, but this is definitely a fun group. And we got a lot to be proud of, because we played for, if we take away that second quarter, we played pretty well tonight. So that gives us a lot to look forward to, and a lot to energize us with, I guess is the word I'm looking for right now.
There was a moment there in the fourth quarter, about the 2-minute mark during that timeout, and it might have been when the kids were asking to go black and press. I looked down, and you had a smile on your face. Trailing by 12 in the fourth quarter, 2 minutes left, and you've still got a smile on your face as you're talking to those kids during that timeout. In games like this, what do you learn about yourself as a coach?
Well, I don't know about me. I just loved the look I saw in the huddle. I mean, I loved it. The guys were still fighting, and they still believed they could win, and that's what you want. They were saying, hey, we need to do this, we need to do that, and I was like, all right, let's go. And you want. I know I can't get teed with a minute left, but that is dumb. But hey, it is what it is, but I got these kids' back, and I love these kids, and I'll fight with them and for them and do whatever I have to. So.
Well, that is definitely evident, Coach. It was a tough one today. Back in action Tuesday at home. We'll see you then. Good game today, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
All right, that's head coach Chris Patton. When we return, we'll wrap it up here from Newman University.
Are
you a sports fan looking for a great place to grab a bite to eat? Look no further than Legends Cafe, located in Pratt, Kansas, on Highway 54. Legends is open 6 days a week and serves up mouth-watering burgers, fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, and much more. And don't forget about their daily specials. Legends is proud to support Greenback sports and all the local teams. So whether you're celebrating a big win or just need to refuel after the game, Legends has you covered. Come on down to Legends, and we'll take care of the rest.
At Timish Electric, we light up your world with reliable and efficient electrical services. Our team of skilled and certified electricians is dedicated to providing top-notch service for all your electrical needs. From residential, commercial, or industrial needs, we ensure your electrical systems are safe, reliable, and up to code. Contact us today at 620-672-9334 to schedule a consultation. Timish Electric, proudly serving Pratt and the surrounding areas electrical needs for over 25 years.
Oh, welcome back to the Maydew Tebow Optometry postgame show here on Thunder Country as we wrap things up on this Saturday afternoon. The boys fall 74-59, their first loss of the season. But boy, there was some performances tonight worthy of note. Caleb Strong, 26 points on the evening. Wrap up the rest of the stats. Morrell finished with 10, Barker with 10, Liggett with 10, and Farrell with 3. I believe the first time this season we've seen 4 players in double digits for this Greenback team. I have to go back and double check, but players not backing down against this Spartan team. And Coach Patton, you could hear it in his voice every time he talks about this group of kids. He's got their back. He said it best. I've got their back. I will fight for them. And it shows out there on the court when those kids then go out and reciprocate it for what they're willing to do for Coach Patton.
You know, he talked about in the first game of the season, the culture that these boys are setting. You know, and that showed again tonight. You know, he talks about the kids in the huddle are still gritting it out. They're still fighting, you know, down 10 with a minute left. Hey, we still think we can win this. That's that culture that Coach Batten has instilled in that, and I think it rubs off on Coach as well.
Yeah, it was fun to watch. The Greenbacks didn't come out the way they wanted today, but again, a good measuring stick, in the words of Coach Batten, at this midpoint in their season. Timish Electric player of the game for tonight. Boy, Caleb Strong, when you needed a score, he came out and provided for the Greenbacks. 26 points through the 4 quarters for Caleb Strong, and that's not even touching on his defensive efforts, tasked with defending Heinz Turner and Kamari Jennings on the Spartan side. Not an easy thing to do, and then to also have the gas in the tank to put up that type of offense. Impressive day for Caleb Strong. The Ham Auction buckets for Booster Club. The Greenbacks came into tonight with 40 on the season. They had 4 more tonight. 3 from Caleb Strong and 1 from Kyler Barker. So that puts their total at 44 on the season, and that's $5 being donated to the Greenback Booster Club from Kevin and John at Ham Auction. So thank you to them for once again putting that promotion on. Saturday afternoon, that's going to do it for us here on Thunder Country. It's been a fun day of basketball and still a lot of day ahead. So I hope you enjoy your Saturday afternoon. As alongside Logan McAllister, and once a Greenback, always a Greenback.
Mead Lumber in Pratt is looking better than ever. Stop by and see our brand new renovations with the same friendly faces you know and trust. Whether you're tackling a big project or just need supplies for the weekend, Mead Lumber has you covered with quality products and expert service. We're